There's always
Yeah.
and lots of it.
Yeah.
Lot. So we lost elders. We've regained a lot.
what time it is, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
You already know.
Is the backyard open?
I don't know. All I know, time to wake up.
Shit time.
Last night was crazy.
Sounded like you guys are having fun.
It's pretty good. You know, it gets to a point where you just gotta put your differences aside and have a good laugh, you know?
Absolutely. Heck yeah.
I love that about you guys.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Dogs aren't barking today.
Oh, the lights feel really bright right now.
Feels like a little bit spicy.
Did you sleep well, Jedson?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been sleeping so good.
That's fucking nice, guys.
Are you still not? Are you still not sleeping good, Beth?
No. Just not.
Fucking tie.
What? I had the worst dream last night.
What is it?
Ew.
My dog died.
What?
What?
I
No.
don't have a dog, but if I did have a dog, it died.
Oh no.
That's fucked.
That's weird. I will remember in my dream.
Yeah, Beth dropped asleep ASAP and then it was like shaking.
Oh no. Nightly?
What is going on in here?
Dogs are
Check
chasing
the
me.
live, please.
Dogs
I'm
are
sure
chasing
it's
me.
crying.
Dogs were chasing you and ripping you apart. And
It
he had a
zooms in
dog
on your
that
face,
died.
you're just sobbing.
Yeah.
Crying in my dream.
This is a dark room, man. Like, what is going on?
I think it's the wallpaper.
Everything, yeah, seriously, this is just destruction. That room is so happy.
Oh, it's a sad room.
Yeah.
It's just ruins.
Beth, please put on your microphone.
Do that. Yeah, it was a scary one. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
What was yours about?
Dogs were chasing me for real.
And then ripping her
And
apart.
then ripping me apart.
Oh my god. Dream of dog, man.
It was
Dog
mad.
heavy.
I like jumped up.
All he talks about the dogs being injured.
Oh, it's
It's
all
just
about your
creeping into the dreams.
feet.
Holy shit,
Fuck.
the dogs are really
Maybe it's a maybe it's a metaphor. Your feet are gonna fucking fall off. They're gonna die.
Hey, by the way, I think that the lights were dim when they turned on this morning. Really? I think that happened.
How would you possibly know that?
I remember. I don't remember.
No way you're awake.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the hair. Let's go.
Oh.
It'd be so bad.
Go ahead.
Did they kill you last night, Beth?
No, I wasn't dead yet.
You never die.
You don't die.
Oh my
You die in your dream. It's
Look
like
at it. I clearly didn't take my makeup off well last night. Look at my eyes. I'll be back.
I'll be right back, guys. Jet, don't ever climb in bed with me ever again.
I didn't do a very good job last night.
didn't look like that when we got home last night, Tara.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah.
Those are the worst ones.
Oh.
Why'd they rip you apart?
I don't know. I was running really fast. And then there was a barbed wire fence that I couldn't get over, and they fucked me up.
What the fuck?
I jumped really, really high.
Well, seeing how
Or
you
it
run,
felt like it at least.
seeing how you run, they wouldn't have much of an issue catching you.
No, buddy. Yeah, I was spooked. We had to go sit out there. I was scared.
What?
Yeah, I was really scared in here.
You left the room?
Yeah, she woke up shaking.
Jesus Christ, man, what is going on?
Shut up. Shaking.
Everyone's leaving and walking, and you can go for walks. Just
Look at this room. It's on fire.
I just loved when you yelled Tina. Tina!
Why?
That happened last
Was she
night.
snoring?
I was snoring. All you hear is Tina!
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is up with all this?
I'm sorry. I had to. Us three went and got
Did she
toast
wake up?
last night.
No, I don't even know. She just
Blue
stopped.
line!
Oh no, it was like it was instant, and then I couldn't stop laughing.
That's really funny.
And you were out, Vic.
When shit like that happens in our room, we just let it go.
I can't.
We're not screaming and shit.
It's not screaming. It's just like, come on. I gotta sleep.
She can't control it.
But then she stops.
Just rude. Let the
Get
girl.
out of here. You're rude.
Tina! I heard you were snoring last night and got woken up.
Tina.
I think they gave us more time.
Oh, I really feel like less.
Really?
Me too.
I feel like it's more.
Like, why was it straight to the Roosters this morning?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
they were
that
like-
was quick.
Yeah.
'Cause I think they gave us extra time by accident, maybe. I don't even know. Did they make mistakes?
No. They fucking don't.
That's crazy. We both had dreams about dogs.
I know.
Holy fuck.
We're awake. We're talking. Holy fuck, Kyle. I think it's because of your feet. Like just chatting about dogs barking and howling, hurting.
Honestly, it's not the craziest thought.
I know. And your dog died.
Yeah.
You're supposed to. No, I don't. This is not. I don't know. It's not true. My dad just always says you have to tell your dreams or else they'll come true.
More of my dreams actually coming back to me right now. I
What?
had 2 dogs in my dream,
Oh no.
and the one killed the other one.
Stop. You're
Yeah.
lying.
No, I swear to God, I love when dreams come back to me, but I wish it wasn't so dark.
It is dark. Very dark.
What was your dream? Mine? Mm-hmm. I don't even remember. I didn't have any crazy dreams like that. I wonder if it's because you guys are playing with Austin's dog too.
So that seems a little aggressive for 7 a.m.
LOL.
No way.
Paul. Gotta find a good one.
Try
No.
to find some Harry Styles. Do you know how your thing's lined up?
No, not at all.
Oh. Let's get emotional in the morning.
Emotional. Oh, that's a good emotional one.
What's this?
It's like a good vibes emotional. You know the song. 100%.
I actually don't know.
You
Who's
know
this?
this one.
Oh, that's Ariana.
You know this one. 100%.
Hey.
It's Ariana and Mac.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sad.
Sad,
Okay.
yeah. Give him
I'm not gonna think about like with Mac Miller. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
sad.
He was 27, right?
Yeah, he was young.
27 Club.
Wow. Whose album was this on? His or hers?
I think his.
Yeah, same. Makes sense.
All his music is such like good vibes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one song was so sad. What's it called again? When he was, the music video is him like
Oh,
running.
I know what you're talking about.
What song is that? Good news.
Mm-hmm.
Good news, good news, good news. That's all they want to hear. Mm-mm. Such an unconventional couple, though.
I know.
Like, what?
I know.
I would never see that.
I feel like everyone she's dated has been like so different from
Yeah, who was she
Big
dating? Like,
Sean to Mac Miller.
Yeah. Didn't she date, like,
Ready. You smell great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I've only been on for like 30.
True.
Give myself a little spritz, you know?
I just opened my eyes just now. Literally. Should we see what else is here on the pod?
Yeah.
Miguel, no.
I really want to hear Adore You right now, honestly.
Let's see. Gotta find it.
I don't know the first couple beats, though, so I wouldn't be.
I think I'd get it.
You think you get it? Oh, okay.
Whoopty.
Whoop-de. It's about time it's a movie. Song's actually pretty fire. It's like 4 lines, but it's pretty good.
He really did the most. No, that was Harry Styles.
Did you hear that guy's new song, like, before we came here?
No.
It's pretty good, actually.
Is it actually?
It's called Bop.
I thought for sure he'd be one hit wonder.
No, he actually made another banger. It's kind of sick.
It's kind of
I think they
sick.
feeling my bop now. I'm on top now. Oh my gosh.
All the throwbacks.
So many throwbacks. So hard to choose, honestly. I was like, do I go with the new stuff or do I go with the old stuff? So limited.
I tried to just put everything.
50. You can find me in the club.
Old school Riri. Do you know the song?
One sec.
I think you do. You know the song.
Sounds pretty familiar.
You know it.
Do you know?
You know it.
Wait.
It's like 2 summers ago.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You know it.
It's like dun 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 dun. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who is this again? Why am I tripping?
Pretty sure it's Daniel Caesar
Oh
and
yeah.
Kofi.
Oh yes. I love Daniel Caesar.
Me too.
I swear to God, I found him first.
I believe you.
No, like
I
I,
believe
swear.
you.
Do you know the song "Death and Taxes"?
No.
Oh, okay, that was like the first song I ever heard by him.
And you're like,
I binged it, and I was like, "This guy's sick."
yeah, he's awesome. I'd want to see him live.
You know the song that he did with Jessie Reyes?
Yeah,
The song is good too.
she's cool.
Yeah. Have you met her?
No,
She's from Canada, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't like her. Like
Cold
a
once you get
shit
out.
show.
I'm gonna start yelling at you soon.
Have fun.
All right, I'll see you down there.
See ya.
ear. That was really satisfying to watch.
Let me do my hair. Hey, anything to help the team, you know?
Thanks, girl.
All right, that is well enough while I decide what I want to do with my time this morning.
I get up and have coffee. We just got yelled at again, Kyle. Well, not yelled at, just time to get up.
Man. What a day. What a day already.
I'm really hoping today is our last day on peanut butter and jam sandwiches.
You think anyone screwed up?
I feel like I call you out right away, or no?
No, I don't.
It's later.
Yeah. You think someone put honey in their coffee? Or in their tea?
Honey?
Yeah.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Always like, I think that in the middle of the night when I lay next to Rob, I'm like, you're resting right now.
I could sleep still.
Oh, same.
What is this? It's 3 a.m. 100%.
Yeah, did you sleep right away last night? It took me a minute to get to sleep last night.
I fell asleep right away.
In a dream. It was so hot in that room.
No.
Brandon, please turn on your microphone.
Drag
Turn on. Oh, it might be dead.
out into the house, your brother. Dare you. Like a fucking idiot Brayden.
Drag.
Fucking microphone. Apparently Beth and Kyle had nightmares all night.
Stop. They had
About
what?
dogs.
Nightmares about dogs?
I think Kyle said his dog died, and Beth was getting chased by dogs. They had nightmares. They can't.
Did Vic tell you her teeth?
No.
She like swears that she hears like kissing going on.
Stop.
I need to talk to Beth. She's like, it's speculation. She's like, but I swear to God.
Don't kill me. I can see it.
I could see it too. I've literally been thinking that's probably what's going on.
Same. Ever since we brought it up to her that one time,
Yeah.
and then she was like, I know, but I couldn't do it. I can't double down in one night. Come on.
Come on.
I'm like, oh.
I 100%.
I'm like, so you would do it, is what you're saying.
I just want to know.
Oh, same. I just want to force it if it is.
I need to like pin her down and be like, what's going on?
I was like, fuck off.
I can't wait. Cannot
I
wait.
can't with a nightmare because I was like, Ty, how'd you sleep? And he's like, not good. Beth was squirming all night. She had nightmares. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. Beth and Kyle, they had nightmares about dogs. I just can't imagine having a nightmare in this house.
No.
Like, already being in this house is a nightmare?
I just keep dreaming about this freaking game.
Really?
I dream about Big Brother like every night.
I haven't jumped in here yet. I really wish I could.
No, I dreamt last night that we were all playing this game, and like it was this. We were all on these like rotating like pedestals, like trying to press like all these like pattern buttons, and it was hard as hell. And like I had to remember all these things from around the house. Like it was like a lot, and I was getting stressed out.
I can't do that.
No.
That's a little too much for me.
It was way too much. Like I wake up stressed out.
I wake up. It's also
From back to back, it's the way she really does hate Tara. I'm really not over it.
Oh my God.
Anytime, yes.
When we were sitting in here, even when you went downstairs, she's like, honestly, she was like, I just don't like people who aren't straight up. I don't like how like you can't trust people. You need to work with people you trust. She's like, I don't trust Tara. I'm like, why does it
Yeah,
always
I was
come
just like,
back to
honestly, I'm putting her
Tara?
up. Yeah, that's it, I'm putting her up.
And then Tara came in minutes later.
Stop.
Yeah. And I was like, I get it.
I still can't believe she just said she exposed Jed like that last night.
I don't know why she said anything.
I don't know why either. Like, I don't know. Maybe she thought that someone would out her. Maybe she said it's Josh, maybe?
The thing is, like, you can be honest in this game, but you don't need to be that honest and be like, hey,
Yeah, because it's like
I've
almost
been
honest to a
tossing your-
fault.
I've been tossing your name around. Huh?
Literally, when she said it, and Jed went, oh, okay.
She's like, we talked about that, though. Then when we were outside and it all came out, he's like, has anyone said my name? I'm like, no. I'm not going to be like, Tara did.
That's what I'm saying, because then it's like, well, now do I look like a fucking idiot?
Yeah. Literally.
So I'm just like, I did give you a suggestion. I did say your name as a suggestion, but only as a pawn.
And then she told me after, she's like, oh, don't worry, too. I covered our bases with Jed. I spoke to him. And I was just like, I only threw your name out as a pawn to Austin.
Now to cover our bases.
And I'm like, and I worry about like what she said to make it sound like whether I was like considering it or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't know how you, like based on what's going down, I don't know if you're saying what I would want you to say.
I'm like, girl. When she said it, I was like, it's a little too honest.
A little bit. Like honestly.
Also, I just don't know. Are you over the Josh thing?
I'm over it.
Always just after one night, after just one night sleep, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Literally, if I see him and he's speaking, I'll just be like, listen, I don't hate you. I see what you tried to do. Didn't really work, but I don't hate you. You don't need to be awkward around me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get, like, obviously, like, you're trying to stay.
Yeah. You tried, literally, what makes that? She's like, he tried a ting.
Stop. I'm just still shocked. I'm like, is he really that smart? Like, he really thought about all that last, like, 2 nights ago?
When he told Jed, he's like, you should give me 24 hours. Like, you could brew it more.
Stop.
Because Jed's like, why don't you tell me right now? Then if you have so much more to tell me. He's like, I was going to tell you tomorrow. He's like, just tell me now. And he had nothing to say. It's because he was trying to think of it.
Stop. That's so sus.
It's
I hate
because he's
that.
trying to think of it. Yeah. And it
Also-
actually, like, the thing was, too, it worried me. I'm like, did I say something along the lines that would make him think that I, like,
Why you mean?
you know what I mean?
That's always what, but I think that's what he wants. Is for us to be like, oh, did
Did I?
Right?
Also, and then
I mention something like that?
and I just thought about it. I'm like, no, I didn't.
Of course not.
No, I didn't. Obviously, I'm going to sit back and be like, yeah, like, I do see them hanging out. Maybe you have a point. Like, that's pretty observant of you. And it came in best at the
No,
same
it's literally,
thing.
like, literally when he said it, we were just like, oh. Like,
Yeah.
maybe, then yeah. Yeah, I have noticed.
He's just trying to spin everything.
But, like, if we've noticed, like, that's what he's done from the jump, is he's, like, planted seeds in our minds. And, like, waited for us to be the ones to be like, yeah, you know?
Oh my God, the second I came up here and Kyle was listening to me, he's like, it's funny because yesterday I brought up that it should be me you braided. And I was like, I'm just so over it.
I just, like,
And I laughed.
even Latoya was talking about it. She's like, I'm just so over, like, not being able to talk to anyone because, like, if you talk to anyone, then you're scheming, but also, like, the point of this game is to scheme, so it's like, what do you expect?
Literally.
I'm like, you're right, girl. You're right. That's why I don't hate Latoya.
I don't hate her either.
And I feel like we're, like, okay with her. I just never know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she has other targets.
At the beginning, I was like really weary of her because I'm just like, I have no idea what she's thinking.
I think she's just very reserved at the beginning.
Yeah, and she was only tight with Ty and Jed. And I was like, huh.
Literally. She was like, I've never heard you laugh. Like, I've never heard you tell a joke. I've never, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I think she's just like so cool.
Same. I was like, okay, that's my issue with everyone in this house.
I know.
Is that I'm like, I just kind of like you. You know, like, you're chill. You know?
Yeah, I don't think that we'd be like who she would come after either. If she
I don't think so either.
But who? I think Kyle.
Right?
I don't think she likes him.
Like, I've really been thinking all night because I was literally like, if I went, like, who would I put up besides Tara?
Mine's Tara.
Who though? Like, literally who?
you think Tara's going home next week? Quite possibly.
Depends.
Quite possibly.
I think quite possibly. Like very possibly. Because who else would I put up?
Yeah.
The issue is that everyone wants to work with that, so it's like
Such an issue. Because, yeah, you can't put up Kyle. If
put
him
up Bro.
Yeah, if it's in teams, I was thinking.
Oh.
If it's in teams, you
if
can't
it's
put up Kyle,
teams?
me, Beth, Ty, or Vic. So that leaves you with Tina and Tara.
But I love Tina.
I
And I know Tina will depress. Be like, wow, fuck.
Literally. But, like, you, what else are you going to do? There's no other option.
Right?
Because just in case Kyle pulls out wins, we should be fine with him, you know?
Exactly.
And then from your team, it's Ro and Kiefer.
Right?
But then you're tight with Ro.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck. If it's teams,
That's what I'm saying. I really like kind of put ourselves on a wedge. Which in like a good way. But like, it's just hard when you're like, I'm friends with everyone.
do you think Beth would put up Kyle and like Tara?
I think she told me she'd put up Tara if it's not teams. I think she said she'd put up Tara and Ro. I think is what she said. And then
Backdoor Kyle.
yeah, she wants to backdoor him because I don't think she wants him like any chance of staying.
True. Her
And then if he
showman's
goes,
gone.
I'm like, and then I feel like Ro would be very much like a free agent,
Yeah.
which would be nice. But then also it'd be like, if Ro goes, I guess he goes. You know. Also, I don't know for the HOH because the backyard's closed. They're not gonna only give us a TikTok thing for 8 hours.
That's so weird.
Maybe it was nothing.
I think maybe it was.
Unless unless it opens later today and it's still there.
But I could see them being like, you had all day to watch the TikTok wall.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
But also, I'm like, how the fuck do you like watch it, like study it when literally it blasts
I know.
in the fucking backyard
Last.
and everyone knows what you're watching?
Maybe just for the fun for the viewers. Like, oh my god.
Not that. I don't know.
I was saying, I'm like, do you think they have a group chat where they text about us? And they're like, oh my god.
Who, like them?
Like old, like
Oh, probably.
100%. I think I would.
I'm sure there's like a BB Can alum Facebook page group,
Maybe-
like private group.
Maybe Adam likes Beth too when she's out of here.
Stop. Because imagine he's like, yeah, that girl's pretty cute.
I could see it.
Beth would shit our pants.
Beth would, yeah. She like, couldn't contain herself. She watched his videos so many times.
Every time she's like, I love you, Adam. I love you. I'm in love with you. I was like, okay, girl, just relax. Take a breath.
So funny.
Yeah, I've been stressed. Been thinking about it all night. I'm like, do I even want to win? But I do because I can't risk.
It depends on who's there. If it's like you, Vic, Beth, and like, I don't know if I can. Ro, don't win.
Yeah, it's fair.
I don't know. Do you think Ro would put me up? I don't think so.
I don't think so. If he does, then I think it would just make like a very clear target. Do you know what I mean? Like, we would
Yeah.
both be like, okay, like we have to get him out.
Yeah.
Done. Do you know what I
And
mean?
his whole plan of like, let's work with Austin and Brayden would
Well,
go out the
exactly. And
window.
then I'd be like, well, I guess we can't work with Kyle either.
Yeah. Yeah, it would
Maybe.
really like fuck them up.
Exactly. I'd be like, okay,
It wouldn't make sense.
no. And then like, just another target.
And I really do think it's the two of them. I don't think there's anything more than just like,
Right? And that's even like, remember when Beth brought it up when she's like, there's no way that like Kyle and Ro aren't working together. And I'm so oblivious. I literally didn't even notice. No, I was like, really? You think? And she's like, 100%.
yeah.
And I was like, huh. And then when you're like, they both want to, I was like, huh? I was like, those two? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I do think that if it's them, then it wouldn't be very smart. Even if it's Vic, just chilling, I'll let her take it.
Yeah.
Take the heat.
Take the heat. Because for real.
Well, and I even think if it even is still teams, and Vic were to win, I just know she wouldn't put me up.
Yeah.
Even as like a replacement or like as a
No.
pawn.
No, she would never. She wouldn't touch you.
The only, because how many people? It's me, Kiefer, Latoya, Jed,
And Ro.
and Ro. So even if like one of them, like she puts up two, one of them won a veto, I know she'd put the other one up.
Yeah, she'd put either Latoya or Jed.
Yeah. I think I'll be fine. I just can't wait for not be teams and then Victoria to just automatically put up dinner. As soon as they're done, she's like, yeah, fuck you. I know Victoria's speeches will be so good.
It just kills me how much she doesn't like her.
And like, she hates her.
She cuts you off.
She's like, all that bitch fucking does is cut you off for 5 seconds. You can't even have a fucking combo. And she's like, no, like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm putting her up. I'm sorry, I'm putting her up. I don't care. And she's so cute. And she's like, I just want to let you guys know.
You're my only lion.
No, like, and I mean that. Like, I know you see me talking to other people. That means nothing. It's just you two.
Stop.
You.
She's the cutest.
Oh, literally. I just want to keep it on the low.
I can't.
I'm like, you go, girl.
She's just so cute.
I'm obsessed.
Like,
We gotta stop, though. We're literally obsessed with everyone.
I know. I know.
Like, when I saw Tina today, sitting, like, alone with Kiefer, I was like, why are you so cute? Apparently she woke up at, like, 5 this morning.
Stop.
Because Kiefer was like, oh, I woke up at 6, and Tina was already showered and dressed.
Tina. Should
I
have
was like,
pulled
what is she
Julie.
doing? Like, how do you get up every single day at 5 a.m.?
Who knows?
Sucks whistling.
Dear God. Seen Kiefer's loon calls and Rose like.
Stop when he was doing them yesterday in the fucking ball pit.
Kiefer kills me. Kills
No,
me.
I think he's being serious half the time.
He is being serious. He's not joking.
Like,
Like he's just having a good time.
No,
I
100%.
love ball pit Kiefer. Love him.
Not ball pit Kiefer.
I love the way he throws the balls. I love the way he dives into them. I love everything about it.
I just feel like he's just like almost like a 13-year-old kid trapped in like a 30-year-old man's body.
Yes.
You know?
100%.
Like, things he says.
Things he says, things he does.
And I'm like, okay. Sure.
I just love how he has everything like that's just what it is.
Yeah, he'll be like, yeah. And then I didn't fucking want to do it, but I had to. Because my mom would be pissed. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Every time.
Yesterday, he's like, that's when leggings were really big in my school.
I was like, fuck. Damn. Yeah, I'm an ass man. Yeah. Too much. He literally kills me. Like, I can't.
Everything he says is such a trip.
Oh, easily. Easily.
I want to meet his whole family.
I want to know if they're all like him or not. Like when he's like, my brother's name is Skylar, and we always tell him that, you know, when he was born, because he was so small, he thought he was a girl. So he just went with that. He doesn't like that joke very much.
But it just stuck.
Like, what are you saying? Fuck. Do you think today's gonna be more drama?
I hope not, but Josh did have lots of energy this morning.
So much. Every day. Well, you're not tired, because I'm tired.
So yeah, you never know. You never know.
I just don't know, like, what his new thing will be.
I don't know. It's like, take the L, it didn't work.
Like, I mean, like, I get not like going down without a fight, but I'm like,
You fought.
you fought a brave fight.
You did your thing. You
You
said
tried.
a few things.
Who's off of that?
I think Tina. I think Tara's
Stop.
cracking her up.
Not Tara. I genuinely feel so awkward around Tara.
Me too. Me too.
Ever since like that Kiefer incident, I just like I can't trust her.
Oh, and she was like, should I take him off the block?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
She
trust
literally
her.
came to you and was like,
I'll do whatever you want.
"Whatever you want. Should I use it?" And you're like, "No."
She even came to me
I'm
and
the
she was
same.
like, let's work together. Me, you, Braden, and Tina.
I just like don't know like what like I say that as she wins HOH next week. I'm just like I just don't know what does she have to bring? Because to me like if she had like some like raw killer like social game and like I know that she was working the house good,
No.
you know, I'd be like okay.
No.
But I feel like she's very like people pleasery. She
Yeah.
just tries to lay low the whole time.
Yeah. She's laying like too low.
Yeah, like almost to the point that people are like, "Oh, like you're here, I forgot." You know?
And I think she's playing up the two, like, let me be your shoulder to cry on. Like, she told Vic, she's like, if you're ever on the block and you're stressing, she's like, I will be there to calm you down. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want that.
Same. I want you to get me off the block.
I don't need you to calm me down.
100%. Me, I'm like, I also feel like she's like been trying a little too hard to like get in everyone's good graces recently.
Yeah.
Like she cleaned the whole bathroom. She cleaned the whole kitchen.
Jesus.
She's like trying to make slop shakes for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know, and I know that she's stressed about going home.
Yeah. No, she's stressed.
So I
She
think
is.
she's like, if I like clean, if I like make people food.
And I feel like she might even be making like too many of those like, oh, I wouldn't put you up if I want type of things.
Yes. And I'm like, okay, we can't say that. Everyone in the house.
Because she wouldn't put up, like, who would she put up? She wouldn't put up Tina. Would she put up Jed? And
No, but remember she said that like, like no one will vote out Chad.
yeah.
Maybe she, and I don't know how close she is with Kiefer, but I think Tina's close with Kiefer.
Yeah. Like, they're close with
I
that.
feel like Tina and Kiefer have to have something. Like, yo, us team captains have to stay together, yo.
Stop.
You know? And she's like,
Stop.
oh yeah, 100%.
How
I
cute.
agree.
How cute.
Do you
The
know what I mean?
cutest duo of all time.
Stop. I'll cry.
I'll cry. I'll pass out and cry. I just don't even know if when Tina's on the block, how will I vote to get her out?
So I'm saying when everyone's like, oh, like, yeah, I get Tina this week.
I'll sob.
I don't want to watch her leave. I
No.
also feel so weird without her.
I'll literally be like, in my goodbye message, be like,
I'm literally like, Tina, I love you so much. And I'm really sorry I had to do this.
shit. I wonder if Josh is just gonna like slink out of the house on Thursday, or if he's gonna like try to say something on his way out, like Julie did.
I mean, he'll try to say something. He loves the airtime.
He wrote villain on his thing.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
ask?
Yeah, he told me.
No.
He's like, even just with my look, like,
Also, I don't know what this like. I really think he feels like he looks like Jad.
yeah, he does.
But he's like, yeah, you know, like I just like to walk around and just like a muscle tank and like,
Yeah.
you know, just like let people boost my ego.
No, he tells me all the time. He's
And I was
"It's
like,
just,
what?
my persona and my look and like what's my vibe today. Like I just like the dark colors and like, and he's just like very into like his look, like very into it.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday, Mama, brush your hair. Brush your fucking hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to start dragging people?
We've had that conversation about him being mysterious maybe 4 times.
Stop.
4 times. He's like, I just think I'm mysterious. He's like, people just tell me like all the time, like, you're so mysterious. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't really get that. Like with me, I'm like, I'm not mysterious. I'm like, I can see it though. Same conversation every time. And I just know he was cheese when Kyle was like, yeah, I think you are. I'm sure he was like, fuck.
He's like, you don't think I'm mysterious? And everyone's like, nah.
Had that combo way too many times. I'm like, we get it. You're
That's what
brooding.
people want like to fish for it. Like they just want you
You're
to say it.
brooding. I get it.
Come in.
Use your bathroom just to change.
Yeah, 100%.
Just that when it's like people are coming, you know, and it's
Go ahead.
It's never fun.
I've been trying not to.
What is
move
everyone
from
doing out
bed.
there? Is the backyard open yet?
I don't think so today.
Stop.
I have a feeling.
Oh, there's building today. Fuck.
So do you think it's a big challenge then? for tomorrow.
It's one small podium.
Stop again every time.
Oh my God.
Like when we saw the arrows, I was like, oh, that's what you've been doing.
No,
for 2
everybody's
days.
kind of like, Vic is taking a shower. There's a couple people floating around the bathroom. Me and Blue Line are gonna go do our little ball pat.
In your little ball pit run.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to get it, it's actually hard.
I can imagine.
I don't.
I'm gonna do some stretching too. Don't you feel like your body's just sore from
Yes.
sitting?
Yes.
We're gonna get bed sores in the Big
Stop.
Brother
Could you
Canada.
imagine?
We have to play from our beds,
Stop.
like the Willy Wonka grandparents.
Enough. Not the I forgot about that movie.
I'm just leaving my mic out here because I always, when I'm changing in the
Mine always
bathroom.
drops in the toilet every time.
I know. Whenever I'm changing in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, but where do I put my mic?
Right? And then you're like,
It's been like
Gets
Ew.
difficult.
but the other one is so gross.
that bathroom is disgusting.
Even like putting your clothes anywhere, you're like,
Oh, yes. Or if they
But how
like
does
drop
it
on
even
the
get
floor
like
and then
that?
you're like,
I don't know. I have a feeling though that today, like, they might give us chores
maybe.
if we don't have like anything on the docket, and they're like, okay, we can't just.
This house is disgusting.
Really is.
It's gross.
It's okay.
I don't even know how it gets like that. What are people doing? In
I just have it on this bathtub, not like anybody's using it, but.
go in,
Maybe
sit
Because
down.
I'm like at
get out.
home. If it's just me using like the bathroom downstairs, I'm like I probably only have to clean it like maybe once a week.
Yeah, and even then it's so quick.
Yeah, and it's not even like I'm like scrubbing. Like I'm literally just like, oh, I'm gonna swipe this down, and spray the mirror, just clean the side of the toilet quick.
Like I don't know what all this is.
Same. I'm like, we're kind of dirty. But before we entered the house, on like a video call, one of the people was like, "Oh, your room is very clean compared to most people that I've seen," and I was like, "Just what you're telling me is I'm moving in with slobs."
Stop.
I was stressed from the jump.
Mine was a bomb. All my clothes were everywhere because I was trying to sort.
I'm dead. I was just stressed. I was like, "Fuck."
Mine was a disaster.
Yeah, they're like, wow, your little apartment or room is very clean and tidy compared to most people's. And I was like,
Good.
so what you're saying, I was everyone's is a bomb, and I can't deal with that.
Cannot.
I'm like, okay with mess, it's just when it gets dirty.
Dirty. I feel like it was dirty early,
Same,
day one.
yeah.
I was
Like,
like, huh.
as soon as we got in, I was like,
Huh.
shower looks like that. Ew.
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 No, I know.
Nightmare.
Such a nightmare.
Oh, the backyard's gonna be closed. I mean, it's gonna be closed all day tomorrow, too. Like, if it's closed now, it's closed for good, you know?
Yeah, I think so. So we're all just gonna be in the living room together.
But I think they also do it because they want drama to happen.
Probably. There's
Like, they have nowhere to
lounge.
go, like, they get agitated. You know?
What did we sign up for?
Social experiment.
Literally.
That's what we signed up for. Nightmare. Is there a fire thing in here? I think there has to be.
I haven't seen. Oh no, all these icicles are throwing me off.
Right? I'm like, is it hidden behind an icicle? Because I'm like, there's no way there'd be nothing in here. Some lit on fire, we're just like, well, here's
There
what
she
it is.
goes.
Not there she goes.
There she goes.
Just like nights. With like
Oh my
styrofoam.
God. Yeah, highly flammable. But yeah, no, I haven't seen one of those little things. They have this tiny little white patch there. I'm like, is that
It has a little bee on it. And you know if it's for light?
no
Like
idea.
maybe that's like the dimmer.
It scares the shit out of me when it goes like, good night, house guests, just in here. It's so
Oh.
scary.
I didn't even think about that.
So scary.
You're like, well, it's over.
Literally terrifying. Terrifying.
I'm just waiting till it like says something scary. Like imagine we're sitting in here and it's like, house guests, an intruder has entered the house. Please stay in your rooms.
I would vomit.
Oh my god, if it was like a real intruder? you
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm saying.
If I don't know whether I'd want to be in here by myself or with you guys.
It's like, what do you do?
I would just hide.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
allowing me to use this space.
You're welcome.
Because our bathroom is disgusting.
So gross.
One of these days I'm gonna figure out which way all the doors go. I'm
Me too.
constantly like pushing and pulling. Oh, look at that bruise on your leg.
I have a bruise?
Look at it, it's
Oh.
massive. How did you do
Interesting.
that?
I must have knocked into a
Look
thing.
at it, there's like a big cluster of them.
Huh.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't feel it, whatever you did. It looks like it
What
hurts.
did you do? What have you done?
I don't know, look.
Look at how big it is.
Stop.
Yes.
Aside. Like maybe like while I was trying to sit or something. Cause
Girl, that's big.
me and Tina.
Not you and Tina.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm bruised up.
Battle wounds.
Seriously. I'm gonna wash my face, start my makeup,
Start your day.
start my day.
There really is nowhere to go.
Oh man. I feel so weird getting ready to just lounge.
Every time you're like, let me get ready to just sit here.
I wonder if it happened like in the ball pit.
What?
I wonder if it happened in the ball pit, but I don't see how.
That's what I was thinking, but then I was like, but you didn't do anything.
Like I'm not like thrashing around in there.
Right?
So weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Not
Couldn't tell
well.
you. Could not tell you. Also, why is this vase on the floor?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Na, 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 na. I really could just fall asleep again.
I did not want to get up.
You and me both, girl. You and me both.
I'm sure my mom is so happy that we're friends.
Your mom?
I'm sure my mom is so happy that we're friends.
Yeah, I feel like same.
She's probably watching. She's like, oh, good.
No, same with my mom. I was like, thank God, you found someone.
He found someone.
I feel like there'd be nothing worse than like your parents watching.
And you're the
then it's like,
outcast?
oh no, like my kid's just like alone the whole time.
All the time.
Right? And they're like, come on, like just make friends with someone. Please.
One friend.
Also, I feel like we're both like people I think that would get along like with our parents.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we're not like obnoxious. So it's not like they're like, fuck, like why did they pick him?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I know if I were to pick like someone else, then my mom would be like, that person's fucking annoying. Like you had literally 13 options.
And that.
And that's who you chose.
Yeah. 100%.
I also wonder if they're like, do you think they're like critiquing like your game?
100%.
Like, do you think your dad's like, no, Oz, don't, no.
Probably.
Come
Probably.
on.
I feel like if anything, maybe my mom would and my dad would like be like, no, she has a plan. Like,
Oh,
my dad
really?
has so much faith.
He's like, no, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
He's like, good job, kid. Like, I just know that's how he's watching it.
I feel like that's my stepdad. My stepdad's probably just like, no, come on.
No.
Every time he sees me just be friends with the girls, he's like, he's like, come on, get a guy on your side. last night, like our topic for bed, it literally just got so deep, and I was like, I was like, what? Like literally, it was about your worst biking accident.
Biking?
Yeah, and I was like, well, I was like, I don't know about y'all, but I was a very cautious kid. I was scared of always getting hurt. So I was like, I probably just like wiped out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Literally, same.
and then literally Latoya was like, yeah, when I was 4, I was like riding a bike with this guy, and I was like sitting on the front of the handles. And then we like were going down this hill, and that's the last thing I remember. And I like woke up in the hospital, and I had like bandages all over my head. Apparently, like the brakes had given out, and he like lost control, and I like flipped over the bike. And then we had like blue uniforms. Apparently, my uniform was soaked in blood. I had to get like rushed to the hospital. And I was like, what? Literally, I was like, what is going on?
Literally, mine was just like fell off and scraped my leg.
No, literally, that was mine. I was just like, oh, I probably just fell off and scraped my leg.
I was the most cautious kid too. I was always stressed about injury.
Oh, same. Like, I was like, oh, I can't. Like, I can't.
Holy shit, why does everyone have a story like that?
Me, I was like, what?
Like Ro getting chased by fucking
Dogs and almost zooming off mountains.
I can't.
Why, me, I was like, huh?
I actually feel like I've never done anything cool in my life speaking to all these people. I'm like, huh.
Oh, same. I'm like, oh, so I really live like a boring life.
Literally.
Like, humiliating.
Like, oh, well, how was your time in Bali then? I'm like,
Like, I just
Funny.
chilled.
that's funny.
Every time we talk, I'm like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Huh. Y'all really do wild.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I just have no need.
No, me neither. Like, I don't even feel like I'm missing out.
Same.
I'm like, oh, all is well.
Me just vibing, living my silly little life, doing silly little things. It's true. Like, literally, Jeb was like, I need to come to Calgary and see what Braden's like in his natural habitat. I was like, I'll be in my room.
Literally same. That's like when fucking Kyle was asking me, he's like, what do you and your friend do? And I was like, to be honest, nothing. And like we go, we get snacks, we come back, we sleep a bit. We get Starbucks, we come back, we sleep. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we just literally lay there.
her mom once came down and she's like, what are you two doing? She's like, this is weird. She's like, get up.
Every time, my one friend, every time I used to go over to his apartment, we literally just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Hours.
Hours.
And everyone's always
A
like,
whole
what are you guys
weekend.
doing? And I'm
Yeah.
like, just watching YouTube videos, talking, just wasting time.
Have a little snack, watch a little movie.
Literally, I'm like, literally nothing.
Like, we make plans to do nothing together.
Yeah, same.
And Kyle's like, no, but what do you do? I'm like, that's my hobby.
Every time.
That's my hobby.
I'm like, no, like, I think you guys think that I'm a lot less lamer than I am. Like, I really do.
I'm so glad you're this way.
I'm like, I literally do nothing. So, but anyway, sure, yeah.
Everyone else is stay in and go out. I think Kyle was trying to like connect with me,
Oh, 100%.
and he was like, "Oh, like if you're staying in and it's a party." He's like, "Is it like a big party or a small one?" I'm like, "Always small." And like by small, I mean like me, and my sister, and we're
And he's like, what?
And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, like I love a good house party." He's like, "Not
And
too,
you're
too
like,
big."
no, like, you don't.
You don't understand.
It's 2 people.
When I'm saying go in, I mean like I'm not surrounded.
No, same. No, same.
Oh man.
Like, obviously, like, I do like to like, go out and like, hang out with friends, but like, personally,
Yeah.
I don't think I could go out every single weekend and just
No.
get like trashed.
No.
It's just like not fun.
No.
At least to me. But I'm like, for y'all, apparently.
And it's like, oh, I just went out and spent $200 to do what?
Literally, to do what? Absolutely what? And I feel like garbage the next day.
Yeah. Like if I haven't gone out for like a couple months, I'm like, oh man, like I'm itching.
No, exactly, right? You're like, me, during COVID, I'm like, I need to go to a club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I need
I had that
to
same
go.
feeling. I was like, oh, get me out of here.
Right? I'm like, just being able to go to a club and just dance and you have a little drink in your hand.
Do you think we're gonna be that weird older crowd now who's like in the clubs because we got taken away?
Shut the fuck up.
We're like, gotta hit the club.
Can't imagine. I really can't. It also is weird that we're the youngest.
Yesterday than I
Oh, good,
than I
good.
was planning to, so that was good. And honestly, the whole house meeting kind of
I think
helped out with
that's-
that. So I ended up
yeah.
talking like Ty yesterday to Jed, and obviously Kyle, I'm good. Tara, I'm good, but I'm still gonna talk to Tara today later.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
just-
think you're good with her.
Yeah, pretty sure. And then who else? Yeah, Bray. Bray and I have a good relationship, which could be good for you too, because you can use me to get
Yeah.
through to him if you feel like you need to develop a personal relationship with Bray in
Yeah.
Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, no, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sit down to them at some point in time today, just to, you know,
Yeah.
because I haven't like really sat down a whole lot with them.
Yeah.
So.
And then Latoya said she's gonna vote for me. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about this hanging off the door? Whose shirt is this? Is this one we cleaned?
Yeah, I think it should be unanimous in my opinion.
I think so. That's what I'm getting from everybody. So don't want to be too confident. Don't want to be too paranoid.
No, right?
But meet somewhere in the middle. Hopefully fucking Stu doesn't flip on me.
Look at Stu, look at Stu. He looks more like a Stu.
Oh, I think so too.
Stewie.
Hey, Kyle's mom, if you're watching this, he definitely looks more like a Stu than a Kyle.
He will now be forever known as Stu.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right. Well, I'm gonna just do some pacing, walk around the living
Yeah,
room here.
you do your thing. I'm just gonna wait for Tara so I can do my warm up.
Cool. We'll check in later.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna walk past you anyway. I'm just gonna do that. So I'll say hi.
I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, you look nice.
But I make coffee every day. I'm sick of it. I want a day off.
Josh is trying to pull Jed aside for another conversation today.
I know, that's what Jed told me.
He's like walking over there, and Josh is like following him like 3 feet back. He's like, "Hey, you want to talk?" He's like, "Dude, I just need to go to the washroom." Got like no shirt on yet.
Are you getting nervous?
Huh?
Are you getting nervous?
Not really. I just did a conversation with Tina. She thinks it's going to be unanimous still.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, I mean,
I mean, the people that would have to flip would be us three. And Latoya.
what, us three?
Huh?
Us three? What do you mean? Like Tina, Tara?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What other three you got, you piece of shit?
Greater than us, bro.
Hey. Carb.
I was just talking to Tina, and Tina said, I was just like, who do you need to develop a closer relationship with? And she said, Braden and Austin. This is like her 2 weakest relationships. Which could eventually be good for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay for us.
Over time, yeah.
Tara, I like went up to Jed, I guess. Did Jed tell you this?
No.
And I was like, I was asking him if... Here, let's just go in the pantry. was asking him if she won. This was a stupid move by her. He's kind of pissed. I was asking him if she won HOH next week, if she'd want her to put him up so that he wouldn't get backdoored. And he was just like, but you would be HOH. So like, are you telling me you're gonna like try to backdoor me or like?
Oh my god. Why would she say that?
Yeah, I know. Stupid for her. So he asked me today. He's like, he just told me that. He's like, you think I should go clarify, like with her? I was like, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's a
Why would
little
you say that?
premature.
Yeah.
You got a 10% chance of winning.
Yeah.
Like, why are you telling him that right now? Even if you're thinking that.
Yeah.
Because essentially that means you're saying you don't want to put up the other 4 people.
Yeah.
How much should I put in? Is that good?
How many cups did you make?
I don't know. Whatever. I filled it to like there.
8? Yeah, put 6 tablespoons in.
But yeah, a little premature for her.
Yeah.
But I just think we just don't get involved in any drama and should be good.
It's a fucking weird thing to say.
Be different if there was like three people on their team instead of 5. But like, where like he has to go up if someone wins veto. Like that'd be a different conversation.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's on. Hit it one more time. The light's gotta go on.
this one?
This light here. Oh, it is on. Sorry.
Yeah. You idiot.
Couldn't see it.
But yeah, that was a little bit weird.
That is weird.
But just keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Just gonna do some laps. Actually, I gotta take a shit. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Oh no. I won't say a word.
I've been playing dumb about that flip because it is a card to play. Yeah, where I can out them.
Oh, for sure. And you hold on to that.
When I say TNT,
Absolutely, I swear.
eyes on me.
Absolutely.
Eyes on
TND. Oh God.
And I think as long as we're always super real with each other, it will give good perspective.
Oh yeah.
What we hear, what we see. When I say I will never lie to you, I mean I'll never lie to you. So it's actually not good for my game to lie to you. We need to be on the same page.
Yeah.
When you hear something suspicious, when I hear something,
If I hear anything that will directly relate to you, I will let you go.
well, especially because we are on the outs a little bit, which is fine. It's okay. Let them blow up.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's fine.
The more they blow up, the better.
It is.
Right.
It really. I hope Josh makes way more waves today.
He pitched his campaign to me first thing this morning, so he is going to go around and do his
What
thing
did he
today.
say?
Oh, just essentially, if you keep me on the guard, blah, 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 that sort of thing. Everybody's going to keep coming for me. And then he said, the people, he said, who vote to keep me here, he said, I can guarantee, he said, they will not be my targets. He said, I will go after everyone who's voted for me. He said, so if I have six votes, 7 votes, he said, that's the 6 he said I want to take.
I wish he wasn't up against Ro. I would actually like to keep him. I don't think we'd be able to muster him anyway. And we have to trust Ro right now. But Josh leading. Shit.
I know, right?
It's okay. This game is a marathon.
Sure. We might be able to pull it off.
Just keep going the way we're going.
We've got to be really smart and play up that we're dumb.
Yep. Oh, that's a good stretch.
Yes.
What
And
do you
I
think
will.
this hidden power thing is? Do you think it's actually hidden yet?
Where was the, this is interesting, because I've been thinking about that too. Remember when somebody found balls in one of the trees? Do you remember where those balls were in the tree? There was a little nook. Check that nook every day. Do you know which nook it was?
I don't know, but there's a few out there. I've been kind of eyeing.
Because maybe that was that was an initial clue, where maybe something would start there. Like you find a little card, and then you got to go around the house.
Yeah.
But it would make sense to be a good little initial clue.
Look on the fucking tables.
We gotta protect each other, though.
Well, that's why I said to you about that.
Yeah. And even if in the crazy case, we both go on the block, don't say anything until after POV. And even then, I won't tell them anything about TNT.
No. No.
Because if it comes down to either me or you going, I want to make sure that, like, either one is set up to go far.
Yes.
These kids are driving me nuts. Now I'm doing it out of spite. Hey, how about Beth's stream?
What?
Beth's stream about the dogs.
I know.
ripping her to pieces. I was just looking at her being like, it's the boys.
I know.
That is your, like, insides telling you.
Avoid it.
She's tight with them. Super
Very
tight.
tight. Be careful what you say to Beth.
I'm not saying shit to Beth. I like Beth.
I like her as a person.
I wish she wasn't tight with them because I'd love to work with her, but she's closer to them because they can keep her safe.
Yeah.
But she said that, and I was like, the dogs are the boys.
So true.
And we have to keep in mind too, if one of us wins HOH, oh my god, the BS that will come.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna have to, like, cross our stories to see who's saying what.
Yeah. Because you
That's the only
know.
way we're gonna figure out who's doing stuff.
Yeah.
My god, my body's so tight.
I know, I have mine too. I find it more in the hips.
Okay, so let's, before we go out, let's start breaking down the days. Day 1, show starts. First 4 going in is Beth, Ty, Kyle, Julie. Second batch that goes in the house is Austin, Josh, Latoya, Austin, no, not Beth, Austin, Josh, Latoya. The second group gets me every time. Because my group was me, Ro, Brayden, Vic. Who is the...
So Julie would have been. Did you say
No,
Julie?
Julie was in the first one. She was part of the West Coast Warriors,
Oh,
that
yes, that's
first
right.
alliance. Who am I forgetting? Josh, Austin, Latoya, Jed. Jed was that 4. Jed, Austin,
Latoya.
Jed.
Josh.
That was that 4. We all came in. You 2 came out. You picked teams. You were Destiny. Kiefer was Defenders.
I picked first.
You picked first. Was it a coin toss?
It was a coin toss. Marissa did a coin toss.
It was a coin toss?
Yeah.
What did you pick?
I picked Ty first.
No.
No, the coin was Destiny or Defender on it. So
Okay, so
split
there
up.
wasn't a head or
No.
a tail? Okay,
No.
so you picked first. You did Ty.
Yep.
Kiefer picked Jed.
Yep.
You picked me.
Yep.
Kiefer picked Latoya?
Yes, I believe so. Because I think he followed my suit.
Yeah, he went boy girl. That went on
For
for a
the
little
first
bit.
little bit.
And then you picked Kyle.
Yeah.
And then did he pick Ro? I know Brayden was last. I know Brayden and Austin were last.
I think he picked Ro next.
So then Ro. And then who did you pick first? Beth or Vic?
I think.
I feel like it was Beth.
Trying to remember where she was on the couch. I think it was Beth.
I want to say Beth too. For this 3 that I said, it was either Josh or Ro. I can't remember. Because then he did Josh. Those 2 might have been flip-flop. Those 2 are close.
I think it was Ro first.
Ro first
I
and
think
then
so.
Josh.
Yeah.
So then it would go back to you and then you picked Vic.
I picked Vic.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, because you picked Austin last. Didn't it come down
Yes.
to Austin and Brayden?
It was, yeah.
So then who would be the other third in their room? Like the other...
Julie.
Oh, Julie was in there sooner. Julie might have been... This one might be it, Julie, so then it would be Josh. Josh, Julie, and Ro. I'm not certain on the order.
He definitely picked Josh first, or
Ro.
Ro first.
So it might have been Ro, Julie, then Josh.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? And then for you, it would have flipped back to Austin and then Brayden.
Yeah.
So those will be the one that catches us a little bit. Then we move into HOH. It's drop the bucket. Let's go around where people are standing in the room. If we're coming from the outside in.
If you're coming from the outside,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
so it would have been
goes Vic, Austin, Ty, Beth, Kyle,
and then you,
me,
and then it was
you, Kiefer, Josh, Latoya, Ro,
Ro,
Jed,
Julie,
Julie, Brayden. Bucket start. First one to drop, Beth, then Josh, then Julie.
Then it went to Kyle. And then after Kyle, it was...
I believe it was then Jed, then me, then
Yeah.
Ty,
Yeah. And then that would have left...
then Latoya. And now
Didn't Julie dropped before Latoya?
Julie was 3. Julie dropped third.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Okay.
it for sure went Beth, Josh, Julie.
Okay.
And then Kyle, then Jed, then me, then Ty,
And then that would have left
then
Vic.
Latoya,
Vic and Austin on our side.
and then it gets down to
Because they had 3 on their side, didn't they? It was 3-2 for a
well,
bit.
we dropped Latoya because so now I'm pretty sure we're at the point where we've got Brayden, we've got Ro, we've got Austin, we've got Vic. Who
Brayden,
dropped first?
Ro.
Brayden or
Brayden.
Austin? Brayden,
Brayden did. Then
Austin,
it was Austin, and then it went down to
Ro.
Ro and Vic.
Vic.
Yeah.
That gets pepped up. That's day 6.
Day 4 or 5 was the OLG room. I don't know which day it was.
Upstairs. Oh yeah. No, sorry, that was day 1. Yeah, that's day 1. So
Oh,
I
yeah, okay.
think, and this was where I could be a little bit off, but from what I'm hearing from other people, day 3 we got the OLG room without the game. The game came in either day 4 or day 5. I think it was day 5. I think it was the day before eviction because we thought like, is there a twist? And we all ran out there really excited. And we're like, is this for have-nots? What is this for?
Yeah, because me and Keith called it out.
Yeah. Then we move on to day 6.
I think it was day 5. It was right before.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And I'm okay with that because I don't know if that will be an actual like
Yeah.
specific day.
Yeah.
It will kind of be like,
Did it happen before or after?
yeah. So OLG will say the room actually opened on day 3. Game was brought in on day 4.
Day 6, we had our very first eviction. It was a vote 11-2
2
for Julie. We go into the next HOH, which is Arch Rivals. We've got 7. They have 6. We have 4 in the back, 3. They have 3 on 3.
Yep.
This one's going to be tricky for me because I couldn't see.
I couldn't see.
I know for sure that the first 5 down were all guys.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can pinpoint the guys. Kiefer was first.
It was Kiefer and Josh pretty much. back to
Kiefer,
back.
Josh, and then I think Jed, because I feel like the first, it was like boom, boom, boom
Yeah,
on their
and then I think
side.
it was Jed. And then I think it was Kyle.
Kyle,
And then I think it was Ty.
Ty, and then if it was after Ty, it would have been Vic, I think, because I feel like Ty and Vic were close.
They were very close.
Wait, when did Roe drop?
Oh no, Ro.
Let's start from the beginning. Kiefer,
Kiefer and Josh were pretty much neck and neck.
Kiefer, Josh,
I want to say Jed.
Jed, Roe, Ty.
Did they lose 4 right off the bat though? I thought it came over to us.
Okay, so then maybe it was, I know, this one's tough because I legit
I couldn't see anything, see, because of the angle.
So, Kiefer, Josh,
Kiefer, Josh.
Kiefer, Josh, Jed. Do we feel good with those 3?
I think so.
Kiefer, Josh, Jed, and then maybe it was
I almost want to say Kyle,
Kyle,
Roe,
Ty, Vic.
and that would have left me and Austin up front. You
Me and Beth. On the other side, it would have been
And then it would have
Braden,
been
Latoya.
Braden, Toya. That would have been it. Because for a while it was 5. Like we had so many people left off.
So we would have had 4 on our. Yeah, it would have been 4 against 2, and then it would have went. I think it went you, then me. That brings it down to Beth, Austin, Latoya, and Braden.
Yep. And I think
Beth,
went next.
Braden,
And it was Braden,
Latoya.
and then Austin.
Okay. So that's day 6. Destiny wins again.
Yeah.
Day 7, we have head of household noms, and that's when we did share and steal and share.
We
I'm
did
pretty
that
sure.
the exact same day.
Which came first, steal and share or noms?
I want to say.
I feel like steal and share came first
Because that was
because
earlier.
we were saying in our argument they're all up. They're all up on like why are we sharing with them when they're all at risk?
I'm pretty sure that was earlier in the morning portion.
So we're gonna lock in steal and share happen before HOH ceremony.
Yep.
That's day 7. Day 8.
And then obviously we all shared.
Yeah.
We sent Ty over.
They sent Latoya over. Day 8 is the POV. POV comes, it's picks. So who got picked first?
So it would have been Kiefer.
Vic got picked first.
Yeah.
Who pulled Vic?
Head of household picked first.
Head of household picked first?
Yeah.
Vic got picked
Then
first.
Then Kiefer picked.
Yes, and he picked my name.
Yep. And
then Josh
got
picked.
house guest choice and he picked me.
It was yours.
Yeah. And then Beth was the pick for
Yes.
hosting.
And then we go into the actual competition.
Yeah. Which was something apple cart. I don't know the beginning part.
Yeah, like don't rock the apple cart. I don't know if it has to be exact words
Yeah,
for
but
stuff
apple
like that.
cart was in it.
Apple cart.
It's the last 2 words.
In the lineup, you, Keith, me, Josh, Vic. I got last with 17. Vic got 20.
Yep.
You and Josh tied with
27.
27.
I buzzed in first.
You buzzed in
Between
first.
Josh and myself.
Yeah.
And then Kiefer got
31.
31. The total count was 122.
122.
Yeah. And we had 30 minutes to do it.
And then so that is all on day 8. Did anything else happen on day 8? I don't think so. I feel like day 9, I don't think really anything happened. Did anything happen on day 9? Because noms were on day, veto ceremony was on day 10, which was also Rose's birthday,
Yep.
which was also when we got the ball pit.
Yep. Yes, a lot happened that day
Yeah.
because we got the ball pit like pretty much in the morning. Wasn't it? Early, not first thing in the morning, but kind of
I feel like we got the ball pit before the veto
because
ceremony.
we were getting the.
Or what
those
would have
sounds.
came first, ball pit or veto ceremony? I actually think veto ceremony may have come first. Okay, wait. I don't think the ball pit. Okay, because this is what they were talking about upstairs when the ball pit came, and they were like, the ball pit came the day that we had the veto ceremony because they were saying that Kiefer was like, I should be happier because I'm taking myself off the block, but I'm more happier for the ball pit. But the reason why I had the freak out in the ball pit is because the rings that I were wearing were super sentimental, and I know I didn't wear them on the veto ceremony. I looked like I was going to the ballpark. I had a backwards hat on. I wasn't wearing those rings, and I didn't change into them. I stayed in those tights. So that is
If it was the same day, then that would have put the ball pit then before because you would have went up taking them off.
No, because I remember like when I put on those tights, I kind of stayed in that same outfit all day. When I was in the ball pit, what the heck was I wearing? I just remember the rings on my hands. And I thought that Rose's birthday and the veto ceremony for me was a good day. So maybe could the ball pit have actually happened the same day as the POV comp? And
No,
that's why Kiefer said that? I should be more excited
No,
because I won the
don't
POV
think it was the same
comp.
day. I don't think the ball pit was the same day as the POV comp.
It might have been because I feel like the ball pit was kind of later, was it not?
Okay, we may have to check our notes on that one with people. I know Rose's birthday was a full day. Like, there was a lot. Or I feel it was. I don't fucking know.
I just remember, I know I had my freak out in the ball pit because I have these 2 gold rings here that I got in New York with my brother, like my brother who passed away. I was with his girlfriend, and the other one is a ring that my aunt who passed away died.
Yeah.
And when I fell, I thought I was going to lose all 3 of them, and that initiated my freak out. And I know the POV ceremony with what I was in a very chill outfit. I was not wearing gold jewelry.
What's up?
Hi.
Look at you with your jacket.
Can I come in?
Of course, yeah. We're literally just kind of studying.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember what day the ball pit would have been introduced? What happened the day we got the ball pit?
2 days ago? Day 9?
What else happened
Day
on that
10.
day?
It was the same day as Rose's birthday, right?
It was Rose's birthday.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was Rose's birthday. Because we threw him in the ball pit.
I know that we threw him in the ball pit on his birthday, but what I wore on that day, I was just saying to her, this is where I'm getting tripped out, because I freaked out in the ball pit because of rings that I was wearing, and I would not have worn those rings with the outfit I wore on Rose's birthday. I was wearing black. I looked like I was going to a ballpark. I had the backwards cap. I was wearing just tights, a t-shirt, that lime green. I would not wear gold jewelry with that. I know I was wearing my silver ring that day. I think the ball pit might have been the day before.
Well, we had the ball pit yesterday.
What day are we on now? Day 12. Day 11, nothing really happened. 10 was for sure Rose's birthday, and the POV ceremony.
The ball pit was the day before, had
Day
to be.
9, I think, yeah, we got it day 9.
It had to
Then
be
the
the
ball
day
pit was
before.
day 9.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we were all
We need to not share that because they all think ball pit was day 10. They all do.
Okay. Can I pivot the conversation away from ball pit for a minute?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
You can sit here, like, So.
I can leave.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the same.
Oh, okay.
conversation I was
Oh,
with
yeah, sorry.
Rich. Just so you guys know, this conversation I'm having is only with you, Kiefer, Latoya, Jed, and Ty. Those are the only people I'm having this conversation with.
Okay.
So my pitch here is like, well, obviously me being here is just like the constant target on my back. Let's be real. It's there just by me existing in this house. So you can feel some.
Hey, Joy, let's go.
You can come in.
I love that sweater so much.
It's hot. So I just started with obviously me being in this house, I have a giant target on my back. Let's be real, that should offer all of you some reprieve and just that there's always someone to point to from every other side. My biggest pitch here is that I'm pitching this only to these 6 people, and if these 6 people choose to not vote for me, these people's names are out of my mouth until all the rest of the people are gone. My target though is 100% Austin, and it's not because she put me on the block. I think that was a smart game move for her. It is because she fucked me over with other things, and that's the truth. You can take that as you will. I understand that I may not be, who knows what I'm thinking, but this is me telling you my truth. I'm not out here lying. I've proved that I'm not an emotional player. After my breakdown, like I fully have shown that I'm not, like I was yelled at on the couch by, well, Julie, and then that.
Yeah, the couch isn't a good spot for you.
No.
You don't want to sit there.
I'm gonna have PTSD from that. And this isn't even me saying like, if you guys want to put me up, no harm, no foul. If you want to put me up and I'm your target, no harm, no foul. If you want to put me up as a pawn, no harm, no foul. Your names are out of my mouth, and a deal like this would take you far in the game because I'm happy to go against other people. I'm the only person saying any names right now that I would go after. I don't understand how anybody can feel safe if no one is giving you a target that they would go after. Like, I just don't understand.
So when you said these are who I'm having these conversations with, like these are like the votes that you would need, right? Those are the conversations you'd want to have. And what did you say? Us 3, Kiefer and Jed?
And Ty.
And Ty.
And Ty. Those are the people. And so the other people would be considered for the block should it, like, I win HOH, but Austin is my target. 100% Austin is my target. I am happy to take you all.
Hypothetically speaking, if we were to keep you, now we make Austin our enemy by doing that.
That's very true. But you don't know who's your enemy in this game right now.
Oh, I know, but we openly make it her our. Like, do you know what I mean? Because we're basically keeping you here,
Yeah.
knowing that you're going after her,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
so we have to
also,
think about that.
She's gonna start going after people. People she's working with are gonna start going after people. And if I'm still here, they're gonna go after me first. Let's be real. Like, I would be the bigger target.
Who have you had conversations with? Just this 3?
And Kiefer I've spoken with. I still need to speak to Jed and Ty. So those are the 6 people I'm having this campaign to.
Yep.
I think you can all just have like reprieve and even just having a big target in the house because no one is saying anything. I'm very happy to be with these 6 people. Whatever you need me to be.
Your campaign's not terrible.
I'm actually impressed.
No, it's not. It's not terrible. Like, seriously.
Especially
Some
like
valid points.
there is like an element to consider if the team stay and Destiny wins again, keeping him is better for you guys. I think.
Yeah.
Because you know his name is going up. You know it. But this is just me being 100 real with you. I don't know if you'll be able to get the votes. I think your pitches, I'm not necessarily like if your target is fully Austin at this point in the game, that doesn't really like affect me too much. So that wouldn't be any reason on why I'm considering it.
That's fair.
But I am, if you feel like you can rally up some more votes and you want to chat again, I think it's going to be difficult in your position.
Yeah.
But your pitch about being a bigger target isn't the worst to me. Because I am worried. There is an element, I am worried come teams, if we win, it's not going to make, like, if, and this would just be real, if it stays in teams and if I won HOH, I would say your name for that.
That's a good game.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what
and
no
for
harm,
sure
no
that
foul.
wouldn't be like no harm, no foul for you.
I have told people I think Austin made a good game of putting
Yeah.
my name up. Me having a vendetta is not because of the HOH.
Right. Okay. It's something else.
It's what I
Well,
said.
just so you know, in your conversations, the only entertaining thought is because there is a lot of like worry about like next week, and I don't want to say a name that I wouldn't want to say.
Teams could be gone next week and
they
someone
could be
else
gone.
wins.
They could
and
be.
then I'm just a person to put up that won't get any blood on your hands. I'm obviously not
I think
working
it's
with
for
anybody.
sure for you like a uphill battle.
We're here to play Big Brother. If it was easy,
This is the best pitch you've given so far.
this is my pitch. I'm only having it with these 6 people.
And you're just not going to talk to the other ones?
No. Unfortunately, like, as the numbers get smaller and smaller, unanimous like votes are gonna be like more and more unrealistic. And if it is unanimous, then it's just like, holy shit, what does next week entail? Do you get that thought?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then if you're not like in some big alliance or doing anything, it's just like, but yeah. Very happily go on the block if you need me to.
You're like, I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with
I've
it.
made one with it.
I've made one with it. Very happy to be a shield. Feel free to throw me under the bus. Seriously. Honestly.
Yeah, you obviously don't mind taking heat.
Yeah. If you end up winning HOH and like want to give a reason why, give a reason why you're throwing me up. I can take it. We'll gladly take it. Anyway,
Well, thanks for giving me your pitch.
that's the pitch.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you. Am I supposed to leave now, or can we just like have like a conversation?
We were just stretching and getting ready to go walk around the ball pit anyway, because then I want to shower.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you very
It
much.
is. And good on you for everything. Holding it.
Yeah.
And no, seriously though,
Being in here is hard.
it is.
Down and out and then still keep going.
And you know, still taking the punches and like good on you, man.
I hope I can handle it
I'm
when
good.
I'm in that spot, to
I
be
think
honest.
you can. You all can. It's like, even if I do go home this week, you can like look at me and just be like, holy shit, you can do it after.
And just stop yourself. I'm just joshing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks,
enjoy your
Josh.
stretching.
Thanks. How do you feel about that?
Do not tell anybody about his pitch.
No.
Do not let it leave this room,
No.
Okay.
okay?
Yeah. What do you think about it though? Like, are we going to be speaking in this room?
It's pretty good.
It's an interesting pitch.
Here's the thing, and this is just me being 100% real with you. The team element messes me up. I obviously want to go for it. I am so scared that I'll be forced to say a name I don't want to say. That's the only thing that entertains me about his pitch.
Man, it's a good pitch.
It's the only thing that entertains
It
me about
makes
his
sense.
pitch.
It makes sense. It does.
He's pitching it good.
And he's
I
staying
said it-
calm and level-headed.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I said it to you yesterday.
And if he can do that under this amount of pressure,
I know. My only
Each
concern
week.
with staying was him targeting me.
exactly.
Because
Oh,
of
I
that.
don't think so.
And now he's saying that he won't. And upstairs, because I had a one-on-one with him, and I said, you understand that if you are giving 6 people your word, and you stay and you go back on your word, like, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Yeah.
Like, it's
But
not
he
gonna be
has,
good for
he
you, like,
has,
to not go back on
like
your word.
after his, episode like of blowing up there on day 3, he has kept his composure
He
since
has,
then.
even when he was on the couch.
Exactly.
Even
He
when-
got attacked by Julie.
Even when Julie went in on him, he just took
He
it.
kept it. So
I don't know. Honestly,
he's a shield. He's like,
and let's be honest here. Getting Ro out, you know,
It might not be as cut and dry as we thought.
he makes some
If it
valid
stays,
points.
if it stays team.
Because
because Kyle and Ro, they are going after the girls. Do not be deceived.
Do you think so?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
I don't know if it's so much Ro, but Kyle's leading the pack, and Ro's just gonna do whatever Kyle wants.
And Kyle
to do,
did say
right?
that.
And this does not lead this.
No.
Hands
That's
down.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. You know that I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from the things I've heard that Kyle's been saying, things like, I don't think the guys should go after the guys. It's always been like that, in the past, and like, let's not go after each other. And Kyle's not gonna go after Jed and Ty because he doesn't want that backlash. He knows if he goes after
They've
those
been
guys,
spending more time the last couple of
he knows
days.
If he goes after Jed and Ty, that he is gonna be on their radar, and he doesn't want that. I think he looks at the women as easier targets. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
He makes a good point, Tina.
He does.
He does.
I know.
What's best for our game?
I know. Is getting the guy out.
It is best for our game. Ro did very well in that first competition.
And then, you always have.
So
You have to think long game.
let's
for
say,
sure.
to get Ro out, somebody who we don't know where his head at and who he would put up on the block. He's working with Kyle. We get somebody out who we're unsure of to keep somebody who's basically.
And if you look at it, each week you have to nominate 2 people. If next week you have to nominate him to put him up on the block, you only have to pick one other person.
Yeah.
That's the one
Right?
thing.
Because he's basically
I
saying
already
you can
said that
use
to
him
you.
as-
Like I already said,
Yeah.
like if we I feel like I need to win because I don't feel safe. But if I win, I may be in a position where I have to say a name I don't want to say. That's what gets me on his pitch. Because then it's like obviously
You-
Josh,
And then
and he's not going to
You
hold.
only have one
and
other person,
I
exactly.
honestly
and
don't
then
think
it's
he's.
gonna be Braden.
Yeah. Well, then it would be more of a discussion. But at least then I'm only picking one.
Yeah.
That's what gets me on his pitch because I don't want my game.
Shucks.
I don't want my game blowing up, and I'm prematurely saying big freaking names that will come and bite me in the ass later. If it stays in teams.
You're also caught in one.
But now we also potentially create an enemy with Austin. So guess what Austin's gonna do? She's gonna pair up with Kyle. That's gonna force her to make her life with Kyle because she's not gonna trust any of us. Right? If I was her, I wouldn't trust the person that told us that she's his target if you keep me.
Yeah, but what if you just said straight to her like, that has nothing to do with my decision. My decision has to do if we stay in teams, and it's an easy pick. Because that's the truth.
That's
Latoya,
what I mean.
please fix your microphone.
We'd have to say
I think we do, because that part of his pitch has no merit to me. The part about not Austin has zero merit.
And
that is,
and we would have to kind of say, listen,
but I would tell her like that's got nothing to do with my decision.
we'd have
But
to
she
tell
still
her-
might be like
yeah.
a little cheesed
Yeah,
about
we'd
it.
have to tell her
she's
that if
gonna
he gets
be.
HOH, you know, we wouldn't
go
go after her.
Well, it depends on who
I
else
know,
he puts
but-
up.
Do you think? I'm kind of surprised at his other conversations that he wants to have.
What do you mean?
The other
Like
people.
maybe Kiefer. I don't think he's getting that from Ty and Jed. Do you?
Getting what?
A vote.
Listen, his pitch is good, Tara. Regardless of what
Yeah.
happened yesterday,
From a
right?
game point.
From a game perspective, if you put your emotions aside,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you don't.
I'm not-
Ty
I'm
and
just saying.
Ty and Jed may say, makes sense, buddy. Regardless of what happened
I said
yesterday.
before we say anything, see how his pitch goes with them though. Because if they knock it down, it doesn't matter if we think it's a good game, then we're not going to go against the house. You have to let him pitch to them. And like, I feel like Jed would have the conversation with you.
Yeah.
And you could
For
come.
it to work, they need to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
They can't be running to the house being like, oh my God, this is what Josh said.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I was just like, as soon as he left, I'm like, it stays in here.
I'm fine with that.
Because
yeah.
that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's
Exactly.
that's what the problem was yesterday. Josh spoke to Jed, and Jed ran and told everybody
Yeah.
instead of just keeping it to himself
And using the
and
information.
using the information.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm not going to say anything about the pitch.
So it
But I-
depends. If he talks to them and they go and they run and tell everybody, then it can't happen.
Yeah.
Because now everybody's gonna have their opinion, and the whole house is gonna blow up, and then we're gonna be on the couch again having another house meeting
Second day in a fucking row.
over somebody's game that they should be playing, because that's what we're here to do.
The valid point.
That's
though,
right.
If it
He
stays
was
teams,
playing his game. He was fighting hard.
If it stays teams, it might be better for you to keep somebody like Josh. I don't even know if it's a
Between
matter
the
of-
two of them, I feel I could potentially beat Josh in a competition. I don't know if I could beat Ro in a competition.
Well, you already beat him in the competition.
Well, I know, but yeah, good point.
You never.
Good point.
You never know with the.
No, I know you never know, but I'm
know
just
with
thinking
comps.
if it was a very physical, if it was a physical
one
one,
or two.
exactly.
And if you had to choose between who would you want to be standing up beside as the last two, you would want to stand beside Josh.
What?
If let's say it was the last two, who would you want to be standing beside?
Well, Josh.
Exactly.
Ro's a likable guy,
He's a likable guy.
and he's physical and he's mental.
If they're coming for the girls,
That's scary, because I didn't.
I strongly do not repeat this.
I won't.
I strongly believe that. I really do. I really do. And I think that when they
And a strong independent. I do not want that. I do not want that.
in the HOH.
That was just to see where our head was at. That
Yeah.
was just to talk to us, see how we responded to certain things. That he was just feeling us out.
Yeah.
I take that with a grain of salt, because since that day he hasn't said one word to me about the game.
No
So
way.
that's very telling.
Well, and I keep like saying to Ro, like, when are you getting me your pitch? Like, just
And Kyle
joking.
has asked me
But
some
he hasn't
weird.
given me one. He's like, he even said it yesterday. He's like, oh, like maybe on Wednesday. Even
Yeah.
this morning, I'm like, can't wait to hear your pitch. He's like, he hasn't pitched me yet.
He said to me,
He was like yesterday and said, just wanted to get your opinion on what happened on the couch, because I know that you're very level-headed, and I just really want to know what you think, and I want to, it's almost like he was trying to get my, I don't know. And I said, listen, you were put in a situation where you got called out, and you had to defend yourself, and I think you handled yourself very well. I think you spoke well. He did.
Mhm.
Everything I said was true. However, I just don't think there should have been there shouldn't have been a house meeting, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
But for our game, it would make
Because it kind of, if it stays teams,
I'm starting to think so.
if it stays teams, I think on both sides.
If it stays teams and if it doesn't stay teams, game-wise, it's now looking like after that pitch, it is now looking like it is best to get to
Well, and possibly for us, because if it stays teams and defenders win, if we're the ones that pull off this flip and it's between you, Kiefer, Jed, I feel like those are and Josh, those are 4 people in their room that aren't
We're the
saying
two.
our names.
We're the 2.
I don't think, because we'd be helping you pull it off. Do you know what I mean? Like if that's more beneficial for you guys.
And even if the teams dissolve, we would have more
would
on our
just be
side
like-
that would be pissed off
That
at
would
us.
just be like if Braden wins though.
But
then
that's
me
if
and-
it,
me and you
that's
would
if it's
catch the
teams
heat.
though.
If it stays in teams. But that's what I mean, if teams are staying,
Even if teams aren't staying,
because I was
are we
like,
going to
really
piss off?
worried. That would have to be like kind of like a bargaining chip if you guys feel it's better for you. Because that could put like me or Tina in a bad spot where we're like, look, if I.
It might draw a line. It might, us doing it might ruffle some feathers.
Yeah.
It definitely could. I think it would rub Austin the wrong way. And she's not somebody that I wanted to be battling with right now in this game.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
she's just not on my radar right now. She's not somebody that I wanted to be on opposite sides with right now.
Yeah. So
She's looking at it as an emotional point.
This pitch is so good, you know why? It's perfect timing too because Austin can't play for HOH next week. So it is the perfect time for him to target her as well.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Oh.
Austin is thinking
Lines-
emotionally
lines
too
are
right
gonna
now.
get drawn on-
If she thought more logically, would she have a different opinion? Probably not, because he's going to go after her anyways, and she knows that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Well,
matter.
for her game, logically, it is better to get him out because she knows that he's targeting. Right? She doesn't. I don't know.
I don't think she'll switch from that, no.
No, because she's just, she's in her emotions. I think Jed can.
Is there any way he can convince her that he wouldn't go after her?
Yeah, like, I don't think he should be going around like saying that. I think he should just keep that to himself
That's what I mean.
and spray it on everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, you going around saying that
Because if he
puts us in a predicament and makes it harder for us to.
because if he kept that to
And I don't think
himself,
it's going to help his game if that's what he's like pitching to
Yeah.
Jed.
But I also don't want to give him advice on like his game because then he could turn around and use that and say, oh,
yeah, because if he
No,
had
for
kept
sure,
that to
for sure.
himself,
You have to let him do his thing.
Yeah. But the smart thing to do is to tell us that. But we obviously keep our mouths shut.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't let it, you know.
but if he kept his mouth shut from here on in about that,
We'd be good.
And it does come down to pitches. Nobody's telling me I'm good. He's the first one.
I know, right? I can't believe he's slaying me. Oh. Good job, buddy.
I'm proud of him.
Good job.
Hmm?
But if he goes back on his word, I swear to God.
Well, that's the thing. This is
He
the thing
won't
right
go
now.
back on his word next week. I don't think this pitch means I'm cool with him till the end or anything. Do you know what I mean? But for next week, no way. He's gonna have to fight each week. Each week he might have to bend and move every week. I don't. It wouldn't make sense.
Because in this game, you have to have some level of loyalty, some level of
Mhm.
honesty. Like, you have to. If you go back on your word, you have 6 people that are literally going to come for your neck.
And
Yeah.
I actually believe what he said.
I do too.
He makes valid points.
But even on the couch, I believe what he said.
I think some of it was assumptions and bullshit, but some of the stuff he said, I'm like, I'm not oblivious. Like, I don't think everything he said was like made up.
There's some truth to it.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of truth in there.
Can I say something and keep it real just between the...
Yeah, trust
Because I
tree.
will know
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it goes
yeah.
beyond. Ro told me he was going to try and convince Josh to get him, to pick him for power of veto.
Sorry, say that again?
Remember when they were on the couch and Josh had said something about, well, I picked Tina for the house guest, right? He was basically saying that that Ro was trying to convince him to.
Pick Ro for the to play in the veto
That's true.
competition.
Ro told me that.
So if he played in the power of
Ro was going to try and win the power of veto, and say that he would take Josh down, and not do it.
and then force Austin to put Jenna. That would force Austin.
I don't know that part.
It
but
would have
I
because
do-
she
I
made a
do
deal
know
with.
the part.
That would have. Hey,
And then not take him down?
Yeah.
but no, that could have forced his hand to move Jed, because she
Well-
made a deal with you and she wasn't touching Braden.
But I do know, Ro did say that to me. He said, I'm going to try and convince him to pick me if he gets house guest choice.
He's not telling a complete lie. There's
No.
truth to what he's saying.
And I have not said that to anybody. You guys are the only
Yeah.
ones that know.
No,
that.
no.
And if Jen had just taken that information and just, sat, but he ran and he told everybody. And then it was so easy for people to gang up on Josh because he already made his reputation. Instead of sitting with the information and really dissecting it and saying,
And the reason why I didn't share that before was because I wanted to see how it all played out.
Yeah.
But because he denied that on the couch, I know I can't trust Ro. I know I can't. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he went. Not that I trust him anyways, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying it just proved that there is some truth to what Josh is saying.
there is. And I do believe that.
We have to see.
And I do believe that I do believe that Josh is the one that, started the conversation about the Pretty Boy 2.0. But I do believe that Austin initially believed it and was on board with it, and you know what I mean? But really did let Josh take the complete fall for it. I do believe she's involved in that. If you listen to how she answered the question, she was you got it, yeah. She was involved in that in some capacity. Maybe not she's not the one who came up with the idea, but she definitely initially.
Because she did say we wouldn't have had the
we
votes.
we wouldn't
So
have
she
had the
thought
votes.
about
So had you had the votes, you would have voted Jen. You would have put Jen up. It's just because you do not have the votes.
Right.
And everybody's afraid to put up Jen.
I guess we'll have to see how the conversations go with Jed and Ty. If Jed will talk to you. Jed, I feel like I can't read him. I can't read him.
No.
I hope.
And Jed is the
after-
only one I
hope-
worry, if your team wins, I don't know if Jed is going to say my name. I cannot tell.
I hope after.
I told him yesterday when I had a conversation with him, because my name did kind of get, but I already told Jed that.
he already knew that.
And I did say to him, for me in this game, Jed, I am not going to say your name because I don't know where you are. It would make no sense for me to come after a big player like Jed when I don't know who he's cool with. And I did say that to him. But in the same token, because I don't know where Jed is, I don't know if Jed would come as me as an easy target.
Right. I just hope that when Josh speaks to
But
Jed
if
and
this
Ty,
could maybe
that
build.
they just come to me and talk to me about it
Yes.
first,
They're going to go to you, not to us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I could
You can logically bring them
logically bring them to
If that,
see
a right
a
thought
right
train.
thought train.
if that could
But if
bridge
they
some trust
run-
between me and Jed,
Yeah,
I might be okay with that.
Yeah.
If he entertains it,
but if he runs and goes and tells other people,
then we can't.
then we can't do it.
1000% we can't. And this conversation was simply us it's not we laughed about it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
We did not.
We didn't even
we
entertain it,
we
like,
did
it was
not
a joke.
entertain it. You'll
went
have
through
you'll
one
have
ear
to
and it
see-
came out the next.
You'll have to see if Jed comes to you. But I feel like, I can't tell, but when he said Jed and Ty, like, I feel like Ty will tell back.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they're smart enough to, like, not
I
do
don't know.
that.
Yesterday they played with a bit of emotion, though.
They did. And I'm just like, why are we sitting on this couch? Are you going to call out everybody that says something about you?
The good thing is we have time. We've got time to.
Well, it's good that we've kind of had this conversation early in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we can kind of regroup later and see if we've heard anything. But he makes a good pitch.
It's not a terrible idea.
It really isn't. Then, you know, he takes, you know, if he's like going after Austin, then hey, that's something we don't have to worry about. You know, he could do
Well,
it.
exactly.
He could take care of it. Then Ro's already gone. We don't have to worry about that. Kyle's on his own.
I am concerned about the Kyle, Ty, and Jed.
Like
I
if
just
there's
see him
more-
kinda
if
make-
there's
but
more
I
to
don't
be
know.
there.
I could be reading into it a little
Nah,
bit more.
I'm not.
No.
No
I'm
way.
not.
You're
No.
not?
Mm-mm.
And it might just be a ploy on Kyle. You know what I mean?
Like,
I'm not.
like, do you think if Kyle's had conversations about getting the girls out, do you think any of the other guys are in those conversations?
I think that's Kyle and Ro.
That's Kyle and Ro. That's a Kyle and Ro thing. I don't think Kyle even trusts Jed and Ty. I just think he's keeping them close for his game.
He is, because he's not saying a whole lot, really.
He's not telling them anything. He's just keeping them close, being friendly with them so that they don't go after him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see them
Nah,
together,
you're
like
right.
hanging out, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
They're just maintaining a good relationship.
Yeah, so that they don't
Because to be
back and
honest,
forth.
none of them want to go against each other. Jed doesn't want to go after Kyle. Kyle doesn't want to go after Jed. Ty doesn't want to go after Kyle. Kyle doesn't want to go after Ty. They're just playing the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it means anything.
It's an interesting pitch. You gotta lay it out longer. How
I'm
does
curious to see how the
How
guys
does it
take
unfold?
Yeah.
What are the
That's gotta be-
benefits? What are the backlash?
Oh no.
What outweighs? Are there more benefits or is there more backlash?
I think there's more benefits at this point, if you ask me.
Is it if we decide to do it, instead of it being just the 6 that he's talking about, is there anyone else that we could pull into it
Yep.
that we can?
We can get him more votes.
That's what I mean.
We could even get him more votes.
Because if we can pull more into it,
Well,
then
maybe
it's-
not, because the people that he hasn't promised safety would be like, well, why would I vote for him? He hasn't promised me safety.
No, but we don't tell them.
We
about
don't tell
safety.
them that he did that.
But if we can convince anybody else, then it's taken a little bit of the heat off of the people who flipped.
Mm-hmm.
We're spreading the heat out a little
Yeah.
bit more.
I almost want to go find Ty and Jed and say, hey, Josh is going to come to you with a pitch. Do not say anything afterwards.
Let's chat.
Let's chat.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Still a bit
Do you want to
sore.
go do our ball pit?
Yep. I gotta do my pee first though.
Yeah, I gotta pee too. Gotta get her steps in, Tina.
Gotta get ball pit.
Yeah, no, he's not that old at all. No. He worked his ass off to get right there. But he's tall. He's like six something. So there's videos of him warming up the quad because he's so big. That he just.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
well unexpectedly.
Brooklyn might be 3.
Philly was doing really well.
Philly was
Brooklyn?
1.
Doesn't Brooklyn have
KD?
and
Harden and Kyrie.
yeah, they're not
Oh
finished.
man, when KD first went to the Warriors, I was in this in his first game in a Warriors jersey. I was in van for that game. We just like savagely booed him, and our whole section, we got the traitor chant going, traitor.
Oh no.
Is that preseason?
Yeah, because Raps will come to Van for one preseason game every year. The only one I miss is when LeBron came.
Ooh.
That was a big one to miss, man.
Huge one.
Yeah. I screamed at Boogie in the sack game, and I called him a bitch really loudly.
No way.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
I know. I'm like.
He looked up and he's like, because him and Tyler Hero were going at it under the hoop, and he tossed Hero down.
That's an actual person?
Or no, Tyler Hansborough.
Oh. I was like, I love that song.
That is a person.
Who is that?
He plays for mine.
Really?
I was thinking Hansborough, different white guy.
Jack Harlow, maybe.
Yo, one of my favorites. I love him. His
and I was
music's
like,
wild.
Boogie, you're such a bitch. And it just echoed.
You tell me what that means. Yo, so lit.
I can't wait till all the new music is out.
I
Wasn't
know.
there that wildness
I
with
can't
him
wait.
and a girl and another player, Tyler Hero, the Instagram model?
Isn't this
He
girl a
stayed in the
baddie?
finals. Wasn't he in the finals?
Who,
Was he in the
Tyler?
finals?
Yeah.
Yeah, he stole someone's chick from that other team. That
Tyler
guy's
Hero?
trainer. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Who are they playing?
They're playing,
Who's the finals?
Lakers.
That's hilarious.
Who's the young guys? On the Lakers?
Kuzis.
Yeah, Kuzma. Yeah,
He stole
it's him.
Hero stole Kuz's girl.
I think that she was in the bubble and Kuz let her loose, and then Tyler Hero picked her up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
What?
I heard
He
that.
just brought her in.
No, someone with Kuz.
Yo, that's
before that.
crazy.
Kuz brought her in, and then she went over to Hero
Hero has it like that.
That's hilarious.
You're right.
and paid millions of dollars.
But so was Kuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hero's hooping.
So was Kuz.
Yeah.
Who's better?
Well, that
Wow,
series,
that's
Hero was way better.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Who's
insane.
better?
Who's a better player?
Kuz is probably a better player, but Hero's
I mean,
better.
yeah, but a Hero at year 3 in the league, is he going to be better than Kuz at year 3 in the league? Like, you have to look at it like that. That's true. Who has more
it's all- You
potential?
think she's looking
Who's
at it
got
like
more
that?
potential?
Yeah, she is.
In 10 years.
She for
no,
sure
who's getting
is.
a bigger bag in 10 years?
Yeah.
The only one.
Probably Hero. Probably Hero. Shooters are
That's
valued.
crazy.
He will get a bigger bag.
If he keeps his percentage up behind the line, he could be getting a big payout.
I was laughing pretty hard at that shit.
That is funny though.
She was like tweeting and shit.
Yeah.
It was just like,
He is a savage though. If you watch
He is
his
a
high
savage.
school mixtapes.
Tyler?
Yeah. Have you watched them?
No.
It's hilarious. He just gets roasted by the crowd and then he just drops like 40 and he just talking shit the whole game.
I love
Such a
that
pretty
shit.
boy,
One
too.
white guy.
Yeah, that's-
Hooping on all these guys.
Love to hear it.
Oh, it's so funny.
who did he play for in college?
In college? Do you know?
I don't remember him. in
I think he
college.
was
don't
with.
remember
He
him.
was on.
So this is
I
first
don't know
year
if it was.
last year?
I think it might have been
Second.
Arizona. I know
last year
they
was-
had
I
a
think
red
he was a rookie
jersey.
last year.
He was a rookie last year and he
Yeah.
started in the finals.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
shocked. He took Kuz as a rookie.
He was
came
the,
into
yeah,
Yeah, that's
he was
That
the
was
first
19.
rookie
He would
to
have been
average
weird.
over. First
Probably
rookie to ever
19.
average over 10 points in finals or something like that.
As if this girl just like floated in a bubble and just moved to a next
Yeah,
one.
she's a bubble girl.
That's crazy.
A bubble
She's like,
girl?
if I
Do you hear
leave, I
about
can't
the-
come back. So
You
I
hear about
gotta-
the Seahawks in the bubble, like Seattle?
No.
They tried to dress a girl in equipment.
Yeah.
Why?
To get her
They're
in?
in the hotel.
That's funny. Maybe like,
so
like
savage.
football equipment.
I don't know if it was like a team track
Or
or
is it
actual equipment, but they tried to get her in that way. They're like, nah,
It didn't work.
nah.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Just put the cap on her, put the helmet.
Yeah, this is.
It would be
One of the big
hilarious. I
equipment
would
bags.
die if they dressed her in full gear.
Yo, that's hilarious. Oh, I love these stories.
Really think about this.
I know.
And straight up,
Party?
do you know how many people I have said I would
Yeah.
that makes me look like shit. But it could work in our favor. Oh my god.
Welcome to the game of Big Brother. Oh my God, it's so hard.
I keep stepping on balls.
Oh, yeah.
So it's making it harder.
That was 4, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Like that.
Shit.
What?
Yeah.
When they end up winning the.
It's crazy you never seen it. It's so good.
I've heard of it. For sure.
Well, I set it up there too. Glory Road, Wolf
Glory
of Wall
Road.
Street. Those are like 2 of my.
I'm gonna watch that.
But a lot of NBA, like there are NBA people that were like Pat Riley.
Yeah.
He wasn't in it, but like his character was in it.
Yeah, and that guy who in Friday Night Lights who plays Booby Moon or whatever, he's in there. He's like the star.
That's a good one. That one
Yeah,
hits.
Glory
Yeah,
Road.
that's a watch.
Those movies fire me up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog stories,
And then,
like-
I don't want to tell you,
About
the
it.
end since you haven't seen it, but
You
the
seen
end
that one,
when
Latoya?
the
Glory
Hawks
Road?
play that last game.
Yeah.
Glory Road.
Like, how it comes through.
It's a basketball one. I've never seen it.
That one's deep.
I don't know. We were talking about Coach Carter, and then
I gotta watch more. There's so many movies I want to watch.
I always end up forgetting which one. I have to like write them down.
Which movie? Yeah, when people ask me my favorite movie, I'm like, shit. I forgot how much. When someone brought up The Dark Knight yesterday, I'm like, I love that movie.
I know.
Yeah.
You have to break it down into like categories, like genres.
You
'cause
have
it's too
to.
much to just say
You
like,
have
what's your
to.
favorite movie of all time. Like, it's too much.
It just can't be the breakup.
It's like, what's your favorite song of all time? It's like, I don't know. Right now, it's fucking Hotline Bling. 2015.
Y'all seen Training Day?
Yeah.
With Denzel.
That was a
Ethan
big
Hawke?
one too.
Yeah.
That's a classic movie.
Classic.
What else is iconic?
Josh is going to come to you with a pitch, okay?
I know you say let's talk to her.
Before you tell anybody, do not talk about it with anybody. Before you tell anybody, we all need to talk about it together, okay?
Why is it spinning your wheels?
It's a good pitch.
You gave it to me. It's a good pitch.
It's a good, guys, just talk to him first and then do not, Jed, do not tell anybody else in the house.
Okay.
Ty, you're gonna love it. Ty, you are gonna love it. Mark my words.
So you just
Do you want to bet on it?
No, I believe you.
Okay.
Bet on yourself.
It makes big sense.
Should we just talk to them together then? We're the only two that haven't heard it.
No.
Where is he?
He'll come grab you. He told me he wanted something.
Yes, ma'am.
God, at like 8 a.m. And I was like,
Thank-
What?
he tried to talk to me. Like,
Thanks,
when I woke up.
Momsy.
And I was like, just give me a second.
No, he said like he was just like I would talk to you now, but I know like it's the morning and you like want to get ready. Yeah, we were in the bathroom.
But did you not talk?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
afterwards we did, but
okay,
like in
okay.
the morning, he
Yeah.
was like, you know.
Yeah, I was sitting with him in the kitchen. I was like,
But I said, let me grab you guys first because I don't want you guys hearing his pitch, telling the house.
he's only telling a couple of people. And all
He's
of
only
us-
pitching to 6 people.
And 6 people.
Nobody else.
Do you know who they are?
The 4 of us, Tina and Tara. The only one out is Beth, but we could work a deal for Beth. Do you know what I mean? The only one that's out right now is Beth, but we could work a deal for her. We can get her in on it too.
It'll probably be you. After the fact.
I'm just saying, just
I'll hear
listen,
it out.
just
I
listen
like
to
it.
it.
I'll hear it out, whatever.
I never said my vote in stone yet. My vote in stone
I
yet.
never did. You know that.
I know that. I can't believe he hasn't seen Glory Road though.
I know.
Like I set it up in the room that Glory Road was.
Yeah, I know.
one
So
of my
when you said that, I was like, big one, huge.
huge. That's such a good movie. Also love Remember the Titans too.
I haven't seen. Is Denzel in that?
Yeah. It's one
He's
of
the coach, right?
Yeah. Coach Boone.
Yes. What happens in that one again?
Like.
Is that a racist one?
Yeah, it's about racism. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those movies. Those movies fire me.
I know. It makes me feel sad though. You know what I mean? Like fuck.
Yeah, it does.
It's just so fucked.
Is there any like really good ones like on Indigenous?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing. Avatar's about as close as we fucking get.
I haven't seen Avatar. What is it? How isn't that about
So it's
aliens?
like they go to another planet, yeah, and they're trying to harvest all their resources from their ground and like mine their sacred areas.
How they died is the other one killed the
I
other
just
one.
did some core, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
So I might just walk around pace.
Okay.
Get some cardio.
Alrighty.
And what's it called? The Revenant, where Leo won his Oscar. She was the main actress in there. So we're starting to see a little bit more. We just had a show called Son of a Trickster, and that just got canceled because a lady claiming to be Indigenous was the director, and they found out that she wasn't Indigenous.
What?
For real?
Close enough.
And I'm like, yo, are you good? I just had a nightmare.
Oh my
The
god.
two of you sleeping next to each other is like stressful.
That is funny as hell.
When she was like, I had to wake him up. He can't sleep on his back. He can't breathe on his
Ty
back.
fucking going zzz, like chainsaw. That's twitching.
Yo, it is hilarious. And then we just got up and we got up and sat outside for a bit because there was no sleeping. And we came back and we slept.
That's funny.
But she was twitching. It was crazy.
Madness. That's funny.
Wow.
Wow, I only dream about Big Brother. I dream about Big Brother every night.
Yeah,
Yeah?
same.
Oh my
Like,
god.
like Big Brother or this this one?
All of you.
Oh really?
But like,
That's kind of fun.
it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, they were like rotating on these like crazy things. And I was like, shit.
What?
Yeah, every night.
That's kind of cool though.
I don't even know my dreams here.
Me neither. I don't remember
No
anything.
idea. I don't remember shit.
Mine's a lot of Big Brother for sure.
Me and you, Keith.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm never getting away from the game. You
But
can't
it's
even
like
sleep.
it's
Can't
like
even get
people
away
from
it.
home are like in here. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, are you gonna vote me out? Like, we need to work together.
Yeah. We need to work together.
Yeah, let's stick together.
Yeah, we're probably gonna dream. I'll probably dream about it when I leave. That much.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like,
I don't win things I should
the
have did.
outside like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things I should have said.
Oh my god.
Feel me? Feel me?
I feel you.
Last day as HOH. When's the,
guess.
Oh
when's
yeah,
the
that's
move, when's
right.
the
Last
move
night
out?
news.
I don't know, maybe
Was
Thursday.
that your last? No, yeah, tonight is, right?
Tonight's
Tonight's
last sleep.
that's not
How
last
heavy
sleep.
is that? Let me see.
Not together.
Oh.
Hold on, you don't get one more? Oh no! As soon as you won, you slept in that room that same night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna change
So
up.
Thursday,
So
I'm out of
tomorrow
there.
night we'll get to see somebody else's HOH room, which is kind of hype.
That's sick.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're done with yours. We're sick of it.
We're over it.
Outgoing
Nice.
HOH.
I wonder what kind of gemstones I'm gonna get.
You won't get any.
What?
That's like specifically for her.
Oh,
Gemstone girl.
Unless you wrote down that you love moon rocks.
that'd be dope if I got some like sage or sweetgrass.
Oh man.
What would you just chew on it?
No.
My
You burn
cat,
it.
my
You
cat
burn
does
it.
that.
You burn it to purify the air.
No, I know sage, but sweetgrass.
Sweetgrass, you burn it too.
Oh.
To
Pretty sure my
purify
cat
the-
like eats that stuff.
There's one called like Egyptian musk.
Egyptian musk.
Smells amazing.
You burn it?
Yeah.
No, I sage my office every day before I go in there to get rid of all my coworkers' negative energy.
I should do
Blue eye.
that too.
Yeah, for real.
Grinding? You grinding?
In the ball.
Yeah,
Two laps.
Nice.
In the ball pit.
It's a good workout.
I was in there all
100%
morning. We
agree.
play that up game, and you're like diving around. You got to get up real quick.
Oh boy, fucking walking laps in that fucker.
How many did you do?
We did 2 sets of 5 right now, but we're just
Nice.
waiting. She got called in, so we're gonna go back in.
Nice.
She's gonna be all.
Yeah. So tell us about. Can you calm down, please, Hannah? Hello.
Yeah. You okay?
That happened to me. They're like, you need a second? Like, okay, are you good? I'm like,
You sweating too?
it was after Jed circuits. I got called in. I was like,
King.
fuck.
Yeah. That's the worst. Sometimes you get a little tense and they're sweating. And you're like, oh, fuck. I'm glistening.
Listening.
I
I'm
just
not
sleep
myself
last
in
night.
there.
Any better?
I can't.
I know it's
You weren't-
hard.
I'm so
I know.
awkward.
We're
Same.
bananaing, but
It took
like,
a while because
So
Beth was
awkward.
twitching.
like I'm cool
She
in
had
real
a
life, but
rough
Like, I
dream.
swear I'm nice.
Yeah, her. She had a rough dream.
Her and
up
Kyle, I
with
don't know
the
what's
biggest
going on.
I don't know,
Like a
man.
bitch.
Yeah.
I
Barked
get
her
caught
ears
with-
Freaked
full
out
right
going to
now.
bed last
Like,
night.
I think
Hannah
you
hates
freaked out
me.
Kyle, and
I'll
he hasn't
never
been the
see
same
him.
since.
Let's see that fun
He
loving.
shook,
have it.
Tina.
No, it's not
Don't
there.
have it.
He has not been the same since. He has not been the same guy. Like you changed him.
Stu
Who?
shook.
She
I
shook.
scared the
Oh
shit
yeah, I
out of
know.
Now his feet
Scared.
hurt. Now
Yeah.
he's like stressed. Can't
falling
sleep.
apart. Poor guy
What a
thinks
strategy.
Waking up like this.
Let's just mentally destroy Stu.
it's because in one of the seasons I saw like they had these fucking
Yeah, yeah.
masks on, they had lights and stuff, and
Yeah.
you could see through it.
Yeah.
So I told Kyle, and he's been freaked out for the last 2 nights.
Just look at him. Just take a good look
I
at
know,
him.
I
Just
know.
every so often, he's just all like,
You want to walk by him and just go,
Oh man, someone's gotta like we gotta prank.
"We gotta prank you.
Yeah, we
It
gotta
has to
scare
be like a."
oh
gotta
yeah,
scare him bad.
because he's in edge mode.
Oh, he's
now,
on
yeah.
edge right now.
Yeah.
We gotta get him.
Yeah, is that what he was telling me? He's like, there's clowns behind the fucking meters. That's where that came from?
Dress.
Came from.
Imagine.
He's freaked.
We gotta get him good.
Last night when we were outside, I was like, imagine a bunch of clowns just ran through that door. He's like, oh, someone's dying.
He is totally freaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know people aren't coming in, but if they sent like a robot clown,
Yeah.
a thing on wheels, just like
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
like that.
like the thing from Saw.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
If I had costume makeup, we could do it.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Do it up.
Oh my god.
Dress
That
up
would
as-
be hilarious.
Wouldn't
Dress
that
up
be
as clowns
something?
and scare
Costume
cop?
makeup? Oh fuck.
Kyle's
You don't have any like you have nothing like that.
I didn't
eh?
bring like paints or anything,
That'd be
like
tough.
face paints.
Like white. You don't
I
have
didn't
white.
think I'd need it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
you
You'd have like the
imagine?
red though.
The
You could do
little-
like
And
the
just
red.
hide behind a fucking door or couch or something and fucking scare the shit out of him.
Probably swing at one of us.
I think
Or
You think he
I
would?
don't know.
He
I
would
think,
swing.
I think he'd do this.
I think he'd squeal.
Fuck, that'd be so funny, man.
You know.
He's
Like
the
in
one
the
to
middle of the
bring.
night.
He's
like,
the
I
one to
creep in
do
your
it.
room.
I wish we had a tablecloth. Someone could hide under there, do a little dome
Oh.
with a little saw makeup.
Poke the head right on up.
No, we gotta
Lose
get.
his
We gotta.
shit.
We'll get him somehow.
Yeah, he's on edge.
I might middle of the night just fuck him up. Like it's gonna wake all you guys up, but like.
It's worth it though. He's on edge.
Yeah. He actually got a little frustrated last night because I kept talking about it. And he was like, Tina, blue line. Hit my arm as if to say, shut up.
What a little baby.
Oh,
The
freak.
amount of hectic shit that happens in your room compared to ours is actually insane.
fun last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were laughing pretty loud.
Yeah, they were laughing pretty
Oh,
hard.
and Josh is the one who had us going.
Yeah, fucking Josh, man.
He just can't not yawn when he talks.
Yeah. It's like a running joke about him yawning. Every time he tries to tell a story, he like yawns like 10 times.
He yawns through his words. He's like, I was just going down a hill and I had a really big bike.
And then last night we're like, all right, Josh, your turn to tell a story. And he just starts and he's just like, he just all starts dying. We're like, oh my god.
Ask you something.
And it's when LT gets going that gets me.
Oh yeah.
And
Starts
Bray.
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have me dying. I want to hear the yawns though.
Yeah, I know. It was organic.
It was hella organic. I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't fucking believe he did that.
You know, we're all just waiting for it.
Yeah, I was waiting for it too. I thought he was gonna be like conscious of it.
Man's too smart for us.
Jed called him out first. Like, and then Bray's like, are you good?
Are you good?
Bray, you're looking fire today.
Woo, look at those socks.
I'm so angry.
You're gonna wear that all day too.
I already got it changed.
Never
I'm
seen anyone wear
sweaty
one
as
outfit
hell.
for so long.
Look at Ro sporting those socks.
Damn, bro.
Just socks? Alright.
This is a nice golfing sock.
Mix it up. Looking good.
Classics.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice.
Good form. Whoa.
Hair freshly gelled.
Whoa, it's Beth.
Knock you out my bad breath. That PB&J this
Jam
morning
toast.
fucked me up.
What?
I just doesn't sit right with me anymore.
The PB&J?
Yeah,
It's
it
not
just
going.
ain't right.
No.
I think I'm just moving over to slop.
It's full diet change. Just one more day.
Only one more day, bro. Just grind it out.
Is it one more? I don't
Well, today and tomorrow.
I think it's me too. Yeah.
We might get dinner tomorrow night. Like,
You think so?
I don't know.
I just want a feast. I just want a prepared feast.
Big brother.
I'm craving real food bad.
Yeah. I didn't even like, in the hustle and bustle, I didn't really enjoy the pizza as I should have. Like
I enjoyed it.
Like I had a lot, but
enjoyed
it's just like, I didn't think about like, after this, we're going to be back on PB.
I,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
savored every second.
Should I have more, I should have more salad.
Yeah, that was
I didn't even
that
think about
was
that. I haven't
the
had
regret
that
that I
for like
had.
a week.
Didn't even need to have the sauce on it. Just
I'm even craving just an egg.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to
Like
have
what
some
I would
scrambled
give
eggs.
to just have some eggs.
Yeah.
That's what I kept telling when I was eating this morning. It's just eggs and bacon. It's eggs and bacon.
Would you shave your head bald to have a full breakfast right now?
Bacon, is that what you're saying?
Oh
You're
shit.
saying eggs and bacon?
I would.
Yeah, when I was eating my sandwich, I was like,
Wow.
pretend it's eggs and bacon.
What would it take for you to shave
work.
your head fully? Like
So
in this game,
Friday
in this
morning,
game.
Oh, in this game?
Like not like 100,000, but like
Yeah. Oh shit, I don't know. 5 G's?
okay, if you're on the block and you're going home or you shave your head.
Oh
Shave
yeah.
my head.
Okay.
That shit grow back.
Yeah. I know. Tell
Sure,
Jared. Tell
why
that
not?
to Jared.
Take the razor.
I would just look. I would look like fucking Uncle Fester from the Addams Family for a minute.
Maybe you'd be able to fit in a 7 3/4 hat instead of an 8 if you shaved your head.
Yeah, yo, I used to be 7 3/4, and then all of a sudden my ears just started slipping out, and I'm just like, oh, shit. Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, the size 8s where it's at. They're tough to find too. Like I like to have a New York fitted,
I've really never
a couple
seen
Blue Jays, and then the Kansas Cities.
Christmas tree.
The eights, yeah, the eights are hard to find.
The 8s are hard to
Yeah.
find, man. I literally just go to I'll go to the hat stores in like the malls whenever I'm in a city, and I'll be like, yo, can you go find as many 8s as you can find for me? And I'll come back and I'm like, I'll buy 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go look around and come back and they'll have a selection for me. I got lots of obscure ones like the Pirates or like Tampa Bay, like
Just random.
Yeah.
Not even fans.
Yeah, no. I just use them for when I play baseball a lot or go golfing. Like I get sweaty and I hate to sweat in my nice fitteds because it always leaves that ring.
Yeah.
So stressful.
So
Yeah.
I just have the obscure hats to use when I go out in the sun and shit.
That's like me with size 14 shoes. It was
What
just
size are you usually?
13, 14. But I just squeeze into the 13.
You're on the upper end of 13?
Huh?
You're like upper? You're like 13
Yeah, I'm
plus?
like 13 half.
Oh, okay. I'm like 13 minus.
But 13 and a half is not really a size.
Yeah, 12 and a half is like perfect for me, but it's usually either 13 or 12.
Yeah. So
Ball
for-
shoes, I always got 13s though.
Yeah. But like getting a size 14 in store,
No, that's impossible.
That's tough.
it's ridiculous. I'm like, do you guys have any 14s? And like go in the back and they dust off something. They
Yeah.
open it and they're like, are you kidding?
Yeah, I was gonna ask like you buy in stores because my dad has never.
It's
Is he
rare.
15.
Oh my god.
Your dad's
Your dad's a
15?
15?
Wow.
How tall is he?
Wow.
6'5".
Damn.
Holy shit.
I didn't think he was that tall from that pic.
Yeah. Small guy.
Jeez.
Did he play sports?
No, not really. Like he was always athletic and stuff, but he did like a lot of like fighting.
That's with the bib.
Fighting?
Yeah.
What kind of fighting?
It's kind of scary for.
Just like sketchy fighting.
Street fighting? He's beating people up. Yeah.
They're like, and you can't say anything to defend yourself.
Nothing.
You're like, no, I didn't. From your room.
I feel like I was punished my whole childhood. I was
Yo.
always in trouble.
Yeah.
Always.
I got grounded for 6 months one time, like legit grounded, like crazy. My stepdad's parents.
Welcome.
You're like a bow.
I know. Come into my office.
Come into my lair. How are you feeling?
I feel
Obviously
good.
fine.
Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
I want to be sure to have conversations today, because I think for the most part, like people aren't buying what Josh is saying, but I do want to like chat with you and others and just make sure that whatever he's saying isn't coming off as having any sort of credibility.
Right.
And like just get in your head a little bit and see how you interpret what he's saying in general and like how that all went down yesterday, because I want to be sure to clarify anything and everything for people, no matter if you were involved or if you weren't involved. And that's why it was so important to like talk to Jed yesterday about that and figure out what he said to Jed. But like from your perspective, like how did it all look playing out, and like do you find him to be credible in any way, shape, or form and things I can? Okay.
Like yesterday, like I was the one who kind of. Were you outside when we were like, let's do a house meeting?
Yeah.
Like I was full on encouraging that.
Right.
Like I wanted that to happen.
Right.
For his sake, to go home and to show everybody his cards.
Yeah.
Even if that means that he's gonna start throwing my name up there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right.
And it was just the way that his story was running around in circles.
Yeah.
That's why I shut it down. I was like, this is so fucking pointless. Like,
Yeah.
We all know you're going home. You handled it so respectfully.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's some F-bombs here and there, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
Where you have nothing to worry about with me.
Okay.
Legit have nothing to worry about.
Okay. That's comforting. Okay, I just want to make sure, because like obviously that I am also glad that that house meeting happened, because I think what he was going to do is like talk to everybody individually and say this, this, and this, and like if he talks to people individually, he can make things sound true because people won't, necessarily connect the dots. But if it's like done on an open forum, then everybody can see that, well, this doesn't line up with this. So ultimately, I am glad that it happened, because I think it's important for people to see that. I was like doing my best to only speak up when I had to defend myself, and like when I was brought up in the conversation.
Have to, or else you look sketchy.
Exactly, right? Then I look kind of sketchy if I don't speak up, and I just stay quiet for the entirety of the meeting. And I think like Kyle did a good job of it, Austin did a good job of it, like when their names, and you obviously added your 2 cents in the room with Austin, right? So.
But I wasn't giving him much because he doesn't need much.
No, exactly.
He really doesn't.
So I think what I'm hearing for the most part amongst most of the host guests is that I think he dug a bigger hole yesterday.
It's going to be
Sorry, I have
unanimous.
a hair in my mouth.
It's going to be absolutely unanimous.
Okay.
I just think, like, I'm glad you talked to me.
Yeah.
Because even yesterday I was like, like, even when you're on the block, no matter what,
Yeah.
conversations need to have.
Yeah.
nobody wants to like be like too comfortable or whatever. So glad you pulled me aside.
100%. Yeah, like one of the things, obviously, like being on the block is even if you're up next to Josh or someone like Josh, if they've caused chaos and things seem pretty unanimous, like I wanted to be sure to also have my conversations and like not come off as if like, oh, I know it's going to be unanimous, so I don't really need to give a fuck, right?
Because then it kind of ends up looking bad on you.
It does.
Why
it
are you
does.
so comfortable? What's
yeah.
got going on, right?
Yeah. And honestly, I can't say like I never want to say I feel 100% comfortable on the block. That's an impossible thing to say.
No, and I know you're still probably a little uneasy.
Yeah, it's an uneasy feeling to have, but I talked to Austin obviously, and I was happy to like keep the seat warm and take one for the team if that's what was needed. And if she, Austin obviously felt like putting me up next to Josh would guarantee that Josh goes home, and I can kind of see her reasoning there. So I was, you're never happy to agree to go on the block, but like at the same time, if that was the best option for her, she has literally two people to choose from basically. It was Jed or I, right?
I know.
So I wanted to like also not stress her out and make her think that like putting me up was gonna like do anything
100%.
in my head.
I just don't see this being a Julie situation.
No.
It's different this week.
Yeah.
It's much different this week.
Yeah.
He's now running not just like PB 2.0. It's everybody.
Right.
And him even coming up to me and making those slight comments like, I'm really disappointed in you, Beth, for leaking what I said to you and stuff. Like those small little things. It's just like it's too far now. It's everyone's name is out there. It would be so crazy if he won next week.
Yeah.
Bro, you have nothing to worry about.
Okay. Perfect. And yeah, like you're saying, I think like he just his personality confuses me a little bit because like right after that house meeting, I talked to him probably maybe 35, 40 minutes later, and he like wanted to like give me a hug and stuff and be like, because I honestly went in to check on him just to make sure that he was doing okay,
I did too, yeah.
like emotionally, psychologically, whatever. Because it sucks to be like exiled like that.
I can't imagine.
And being in that position, but again, he did it to himself, so it's like, how bad do you really feel for him? But
it's like it's happened multiple times now.
Yeah,
like, you can't keep doing this to people and then expect them to be like, how are you? How are you? How are you? Like,
right.
There's gonna be a point where it's like, you know what? If you want to just chill in this house before you go and just accept that you're going home, let's do that.
Right.
But he's still plotting, just so you know.
I know. And he even told me that to my face. He's like, yeah, I still got some shit up my pocket, some shit in my pocket. I'm like, but like, I don't know, like how that's gonna float. Because he literally like made up things, right? It wasn't just like he took something I said and twisted it, but like.
That's the thing.
Like, I never said I didn't trust Victoria. Like, I've barely even talked game with her or like even like had conversations about
and
her.
I bet you she can clear. Like,
she's a great person to have in the house, but like, and I do want to talk to her today too. And just, I don't think she believes it. I'm pretty sure she doesn't, but I do want to confirm with her. And we have like this Burlington-Hamilton connection too. Like, so we had a good conversation a couple days ago about
100%.
that. So it's just like she wouldn't believe that, but I think those are the things he's gonna try to do. Like that's an example, but friends with. Trust Victoria. Like I've barely even talked game with her or like even like had conversations about
and
her.
I
Like,
bet you she can clear. Like,
she's a great person to have in the house, but like, and I do want to talk to her today too. And just, I don't think she believes it. I'm pretty sure she doesn't, but I do want to confirm with her. And we have like this Burlington-Hamilton connection too. Like, so we had a good conversation a couple days ago about
100%.
that. So it's just like she wouldn't believe that, but I think those are the things he's gonna try to do. Like that's an example, but what I'm trying to make clear to people too is like. Hypothetically, in a very, very hypothetical world, if he were to be around and he hasn't talked about you yet, he's definitely going to at some point.
I think today he'll talk about me.
Yeah.
But I think even with you too.
Yeah.
The more he starts talking, just don't give energy to it.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
Right?
the more he does, the bigger hole he's digging, right?
It's just like, okay, Josh. Sure. And then you kind of go and see who start blaming it. And like, maybe those people you can start thinking about, like, why are you believing that?
Yeah. No. Exactly. I think most people are in the same boat you are, which is comforting for me. And people keep telling me, even today, that it's going to be unanimous. So I think I'm going to.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I'm going to have like my confirmation conversations basically, and just be like, is this like how you're feeling as well? And I expect people to be 100% transparent with me, like you are right now. So.
And honestly, this is just like a what if. Like I really just see it being unanimous. Like. Even if there are a couple votes to keep Josh, then the game can start.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, let's get some names here. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But there won't be.
Yeah,
there legit won't be.
Yeah, I don't think there will be. So I think it's like being on the block, it's like nice to hear that continually, like it's going to be unanimous, because then that makes me a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, I do want to talk to everybody today and just like confirm, because I know
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
I think he's still going to like toss some shit out there that I don't even know. Like when he said when Jed came and told me that, Josh has some tea on you apparently. I was like, I don't even know what the tea is. You know what I mean? So.
It was the first thing that came into my mouth when someone said that. I was like, is it from day 2?
Yeah.
Is that when it's from?
I literally only talked to him day 1 and day 2 before he
wouldn't even matter.
Torpedoed.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like that 4-person alliance I had on day 1. Who fucking cares? That with Kyle and Ty and Julie. Do you even know about it?
Oh, the first 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going around. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, it was just like
I know.
Day 1 and day 2 don't even matter.
No, they don't matter. And it's like, you can't walk into the house and just like, I think it worked like once in season 2 or whatever when the first 5 alliance, and then, you start to realize who you can best work with, right? So, but yeah, and even with Julie like tossing around like, what was it? The Austin, Braden, Julie, and Vic. Yeah, which I think all 3 of them confirmed wasn't a thing. So I think she was just doing that to make people think she had the votes on the eviction day. But yeah, I think like, yeah, I was like, even for Kyle too, I was just like, because Josh like immediately like explicitly went to Kyle and he's like, I'm not going to toss your name out in the conversations I have regarding like me staying this week. And he puts Kyle in another 4-person alliance with Austin, Braden, and I. And I was just like,
where did that come from? That's a random.
It is a random.
Austin today was like, I have no fucking clue where he came up with that.
Yeah. Well, I think he's just trying to paint pictures for people. But it's just like,
people's wheels turning.
it wouldn't add up, because if like that 4-person alliance main thing was to backdoor Jed, then we could have just done it right now.
Move ever.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
that would have been the move,
Yeah.
right? So I was just like, I mean, you got to make the stories line up, right?
I know. I haven't really talked to you that much. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, what do you think on teams? Like, I feel like you're really smart.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
But I mean, it's all speculation. Like, it doesn't matter. But.
Well, I don't know. I think teams will be done either this week or next week. I wasn't thinking about this, but I thought it was going to be 5-on-7, but it actually would be 5-on-6 because Austin doesn't play.
Exactly. So it could happen.
So it would be the same as last week. It was 7-on-6 last week for you guys. So they could do another week of teams and see what happens. Over it. I'm kind of over it too, especially like, I feel like I'm in like survival mode, and it's just like, I have to play like defense all the time. And with 5 of us left, like, I mean, there's a very high chance like you go on the block or you touch the block.
That's the thing, and it's like hard to work with people you want to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just such a small pool. Like, I'm not here to play Survivor. Like, let's wrap this up.
Exactly. So the one good thing about like taking back-to-back losses is that it's like forced me to like talk game a little bit, and so like, it's like really like pushed me into the game early. So like if I can take like a takeaway from that, then that would be it. But
I know.
Yeah, it does get tiring. But who do you like, if teams were not a thing, like who do you feel like you vibe with on my side, or do you vibe with anyone?
I'm obviously vibing with Jed. Like, everyone can see that.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's you, Jed.
Yeah.
Kiefer, Latoya.
Bray. Yeah.
Like them two. Like, I'm obviously really vibing with, and everyone can see.
Yeah.
It's like goes like you and Kyle. Like, you're obviously vibing with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like hard to make alliances when you have no fucking clue who you can and cannot put up.
No, that's true.
Like, what if I was good with all of you guys and I won HOH? You know?
Yeah, then you have to put 2 of us on. Yeah.
It's a hard HOH to win. Like, you don't want to throw comps, and like everyone wants to fight, and like I'm gonna gun for it and stuff. But like, it'd be a really hard HOH for me. Like, I don't know what I would.
Yeah, it definitely would be.
Unless the teams were done.
I think we'll find out like after the eviction. They'll let us know if it's gonna be done,
or it'll just be like, go outside and you're on either side again.
Yeah. But I mean, 3 weeks of teams, like, that's a fucking lot.
It's a lot.
It's a good twist to start. I actually like the twist, even though I've taken back-to-back losses. Like, I actually like the twist. I think it's a good.
Yeah.
I think it's like a change up. Like, we haven't seen it before, but it's getting tiring at this
point. But I would
point.
say wrap it up.
I think even for people on your side, you guys have won 2 times. We've lost 2 times. I think everyone's just a little tired of it. So
100%.
You want to be able to work with who you want to work with. So.
And it's like almost impossible to make really, really solid alliances with people because.
Yeah.
What happens if the other team wins? You know, I've just
Yeah.
been like chilling. Like I've been sitting
Yeah.
pretty on this.
Having your
team,
PB and
but-
J, having some tea.
Yeah. Are you feeling good otherwise?
I do feel good otherwise, yeah. Like I'm generally like a calm person. I think people have even told me that, like you're being very calm about the situation. And
I love
except
that, though.
except when I have to defend myself, then I will, because like obviously it's in an open forum. But in my one-on-one conversations, I'm generally like pretty calm and collected.
I think that's how you play Big Brother, though.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
The second you act out, even in the slightest, someone's
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, yeah, like it's what's happened. I mean, the two people that have acted out are the two people that are going to walk out the door.
Mhm.
And you kind of like, you realize that people kind of do it to themselves, right?
Mhm.
That are evicted. So, yeah, I just want to keep like a cool head on my shoulders. I feel like pretty good otherwise. Like I'm having a good time with everyone. And I think like genuinely like friends with everybody, which is great.
which is good.
Yeah.
That's important,
It's
too.
a good cast, diverse cast. How do you feel otherwise? Like aside from game, you feeling good?
So good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually having so
Enjoying
much
your time?
fun.
Yeah.
Like I was just in the shower by myself the other day. I'm like, this is so fucking fun.
I know.
You know?
I know. Yeah, I was just talking with Tina this morning about just like actually being here. It's pretty crazy stuff.
It hits me every day. Like it's just like a wave.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even if it's just once a day, like I still get the wave.
It's like different emotions. It's only day 12, but I feel like I've been here for a very, very long time. But at the same time, it's still super cool that we're here.
I know.
I'm just like,
I think it's because we had it so much different.
Yeah.
Than any other cast
Yeah.
ever. Like,
Yeah.
We've been away from home for way longer.
that's true. Yeah.
It's only been 12 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost been a month since we've been away from
I
home.
know. Yeah. It's been close to a month. What is it? March 10th today? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. I mean, I'm having a good time. This is good.
I know.
I genuinely like everybody, which is great. Don't.
That's the thing. But
No.
it also makes it really hard.
It does make it hard for next week. Yeah.
I'm scared of next week, to be completely honest.
I think a lot of people are. I think just like nobody knows who
It's so unknown.
one person would put up, and I don't think anybody's like explicitly saying, because I think genuinely people like I don't know, like I genuinely don't know.
And that would have been Josh's thing if he would have just been consistent. And like I
Yeah.
bet you wouldn't even have offered to go on the block if you knew he was like actually like
Yeah.
pitching a really good campaign. But like
Right, right.
next week's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
But it's just too much.
I think so.
You're good.
Okay.
I know you're good.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm glad you talked to me though.
Yeah,
because
I
was like,
appreciate
"You
the
don't have to talk to me."
reassurance. I know.
But it was a big day. Also, like when I came to you in the morning, we didn't fucking expect all this shit to be happening, right?
No, yeah,
It
exactly.
was just too much.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Rose, seriously.
At 23.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are those yours?
They always show, like, the boomers,
Should I put mine on?
Yeah, like old
How do I
people.
look with
No.
Crazy.
I know.
Those are not yours. Are they? You look good.
Cutie.
Those aren't yours.
No,
Aren't yours.
How nasty that this table is.
I know. I'm like, what is going on?
It's whatever. I was like used to clean it.
No. There's everything's okay.
The pantry's locked.
I think they might be giving us a little more jam, maybe.
Until
No, there's so much
Guys,
jam.
wear glasses. Real nasty. Did you bring glasses?
Latoya, please go to the diary room.
Oh my gosh, you've got our cap on, like, out. Leaving. And she goes, this is fucking fucking.
You're chilling in your room?
That's why I didn't want to say anything because I'm like, I just know that they're all gonna be
Who's here?
okay.
Was anyone here?
Raw dogging.
Doesn't even have barebacking. Doesn't even have water.
What's barebacking?
Like,
We just said that yesterday. We didn't have anything on the toast.
yeah.
Oh.
It's like when you
Uh-huh.
Barebacking.
What is it?
What?
Those weren't your glasses.
Okay, now tell me how I really looked at them.
No, I really liked
They
them.
didn't suit you.
But after I was staring when you were
That's
looking
what I
at
like
me
about
after
your
the look,
show.
and I'm like,
Honestly,
oh,
that's why I was like,
the
you're
cold-
not- you're- I was
the
like, there's no way you would buy these. The cold hard truth. I
There's
respect it.
no way you would buy these for yourself.
They didn't suit your face. They suit you though.
Yeah, they're feminine. They look great on Vic.
They got the little cat
They
look.
like elongate, you know?
Yes.
The eyes.
Elongate my fat face.
And
No. Not today, Vic. Not
pulled out
today.
your glasses yet?
I've worn them once. In the evening.
Yeah, I only wear mine at nighttime. I hate my
prescription is
glasses.
low.
Like that?
Really? You
Mine's
use
really
glasses?
low, so I only wear mine if I look bad.
Really?
They do look good.
Hi.
The circular ones?
The gold ones?
Yeah.
I like the gold and like the darker rim.
Yeah, both of them
Yeah.
actually look good.
I
Well,
like these a
shucks.
lot.
I think I lost my other glasses in the ball pit.
Shut
What?
the fuck
I
up.
think they were in my pocket, and now they're not.
They
The
honestly
pink
said.
ones, like the pink glasses.
I don't know.
No.
Someone's gonna
I
step
know,
on a
they're probably in
shard
the
of
corner where you fall
glass in
asleep.
there.
No, the first time we went in, like the first time when I just had no fucks given and jumped in, because I had my sunglasses and my glasses in a pocket, and then I just pulled out my sunglasses. I'm like, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I threw them somewhere in all my shit. I hope. I don't think so. Though. They haven't turned up.
Maybe I'll go put mine on today.
Yeah.
You glasses too?
Mm-hmm.
If you have glasses, whip them out today. That's.
Yeah, wear your
You ever wear
glasses.
glasses in this house?
Huh?
I wear them.
Like, am I the only one with normal vision?
Yeah, you do? Bust them out.
So it's just us.
I will. Just lazy right now. But I will.
With the eyes.
Chillaxing.
When we go up to do surgery on your foot, you put them on.
Yeah, I'll put them on.
Okay, I'll put mine on
Gotcha.
He's
too.
like, yo, that's what it looks like?
I just died. Like, you could have seen her face when she went like this straight into it. She was like, you do not feel that.
Yeah, that was
No, I didn't feel shit.
Like you saw, it was like,
She went like
was
this,
in.
right into it. I just looked over at you and you were like this by yourself. I'm like, no.
something's
No,
wrong.
this is just like dead skin.
Yeah, it is just. A
Yeah. Most satisfying thing in my life.
That's been growing for 10 years. I'm kidding.
7.
10 days,
I
10
swear
days,
7.
10 days.
7.
That's the number.
Absolutely.
7-year Hebert.
Ebert.
Yeah, put it in the hole. Let's do this right here.
Oh
I'm
my
kidding.
god.
I don't think my foot could bend that way.
This hole is something.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I think a dish is supposed to sit there.
Yeah, like a bowl.
So you're forced to put a dish in your table. It just seems not very flexible
Better
on there.
put some fresh fruit.
Lazy Susan.
You could put like a.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, show.
Miami.
Oh.
Stop it right now.
That's not what I was
my gosh.
expecting.
What were you
yeah,
expecting?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, they're so
guy.
good.
Yeah.
Do you use
I
your
think
contacts?
honestly, like I prefer to keep my like beard and hair shorter. I think it looks better, but
I just know that when you're like 50, you're gonna be so hot.
No.
With a touch of gray?
what about right now?
Yeah.
No,
Silver
I'm just saying,
fox.
you're just gonna keep like.
I am excited to get gray hair
You're
actually.
gonna
It
be
looks
so
really good on brown.
Silver
Yeah,
fox.
you're actually gonna be really hot, Dad. Like when you're at school, everyone's gonna be
Yo,
like,
picking
son
up
of
your
a
kid.
bitch,
Like,
bro.
back to the dad.
Yeah, it's father.
No,
bro.
dead ass.
I already know.
Father row.
Father show.
Big Jelf energy.
Father show.
I really hope I have a
Big
daughter.
Jelf energy.
Big
Yeah.
dick energy.
Yes.
Big dad energy. Give me your dad slides and I'll just rock them all day.
Big Vic energy.
Oh yeah,
Let's see those
you
things.
are gonna be a hit at the cookout.
They're very weak. I don't need them.
Let's see.
They look good.
Yeah, not bad.
I like metal roll. I think they look better on roll. A little small for your face. Like you have a bigger face.
I was gonna say, look a little small. I think you should pull them down a bit.
Wait, look at me straight on.
Like down a little bit more. Like a tiny bit. Yeah.
You know when you go on glasses sites and they give you the faces for them to try on?
Yeah.
It's like Kyle's face would be on one of those websites.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
That's the one.
That's the fit.
Those are nice.
Nice.
You guys will all be hot dads, actually.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Everyone in this house.
I'm a dad already.
Oh, daddy.
JK.
Holy shit.
Holy
What
shit.
age are you gonna let your daughter start dating?
Biggest nightmare.
Do you
17,
want kids?
17.
Yeah.
16. 17.
2. Maybe
Whenever
3.
the hell she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
My dad told me 27, and I believe
Huh?
What?
My dad told me 27 and I believed it.
That you can start dating?
Oh.
Why you mean? Are you mumbling at all? I'm like.
I don't think I'd have an issue with the dating though, to be honest.
As long as it's the right person, you'll know. You'll be able to tell when you meet.
But I'll give her the talk though.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to let her know about boys. Boys are tricky.
Boys are different.
They'll tell you some things.
Just my dad gave me that talk.
Listen, if you ever meet
Yeah?
a guy like me, walk the other way.
I love him.
Just the tip. Gotta give her that speech too.
Yeah, you give her that.
Don't
speech.
fall for that.
Give her that fucking speech.
Oh, just send her my way.
Oh yeah.
Guys, maybe try
Role model.
Huh?
The tip?
Yeah.
It's
It doesn't make sense though.
it's a big move because you're not
Doesn't make sense.
you're not committing to full sex.
There's something about it that works.
Yeah,
in
but there's
the
still
moment.
penetration going on.
Yeah, but
Same.
Carbs wrapped in cheese, wrapped in other
Oh.
carbs.
Carbs, more carbs.
Yeah.
Oh, nachos be nice.
Mexican's your favorite? Like, I think
Do you put any kind of
I
like
would
fake meat on them?
say Mexican
Yeah, I
and
used to do like some Beyond Meat or something.
it's a tie between Mexican's number
that's
one,
so
and then it's a tie
And then you get
between
some
Middle
cheese,
Eastern
maybe some
and
like
West
queso
Indian
on
food.
top too.
Have you
I
seen
don't
those
even know what that
TikToks with
is.
the tinfoil across the
Yes.
table? Oh my god.
We should freaking
No,
do that.
no, we
What?
can do that.
We should ask your brother, like
What
the
is it?
tables, the nacho tables, like you put tinfoil on the table, and then you
Makes
just
it
dump bags of
What is it?
nachos, and then just go around with the peas, the beef,
oh, that would
and
be
then
good.
you just sit down and eat the fucking nacho. Yo, I'm gonna literally ask. him.
man.
Such a nice meal.
We could do like a
I'm
Beyond
in
Meat section.
Is it like Indian?
Like, no.
That's
it's
a
That would
good
be
ass
dope.
Idea.
That is.
I think because it's not that expensive. First of all, we have most of those ingredients.
See,
They give
I
us so
don't
much
even
cheese,
know if I don't
beef.
like them.
We would just have
Are
to ask for a
shawarmas
few
kinda like
extra bags of
donairs?
nachos.
Yeah, it would work.
That's a good way to get rid of food too. Like if the vegetables are starting to go, like you put anything,
I like hummus.
onions, peppers, whatever you feel. Yo, that's the play. That's gonna happen next Tuesday.
Wait, so the nachos aren't baked? You just put everything on top of it.
Yeah.
I want everything
Yeah.
really.
That would be good.
No.
But there's no rules. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Your time.
There's no rules.
That's crazy.
Are you have Middle Eastern food?
Like what specifically?
Like any Middle Eastern food, like tabbouleh, hummus baba ganoush.
What
I love
about
all
it?
that stuff. Yeah.
Kofta,
I love baba ganoush.
mensaf,
Period.
I've never heard these words.
So nice.
wara.
Everything she's saying is great.
Water?
Is it?
I love wara.
What's water?
It's like, you know, grape leaves
Yeah.
with like the rice in it.
Oh, that's what it's called?
My best friend's mom makes a whole platter every time I go.
Some tahini.
Yeah.
Nice.
What color is tahini sauce?
White,
Yeah,
grayish,
White?
Yeah.
beige,
I was gonna say beige.
Ew.
light beige.
A beige.
Hummus, like.
I do like hummus.
You know what I mean?
And they have a lot of like pickled radishes.
Ooh.
Have you had West Indian food?
No.
You're missing
I
out.
love all that food so much.
You're missing out. Doubles,
Oh my
patties, Solara,
I've never heard these words. Never.
Butter chicken? No, good.
I like butter chicken.
oxtail.
I feel like, yeah, like.
You like
West
my
Indies,
food,
like,
eh?
very similar to like Caribbean
Butter
food,
chicken, lamb curry is my
You
favorite.
know?
I like, dude,
I'm
I
so
love
picky.
curry actually.
Lamb
Yeah,
curry,
curry.
that's
Yeah,
a
like,
fucking lamb
they're
or
the
goat
best
curry.
food of your life,
Oh,
or
goat
you-
curry?
Oh, no, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You either poison for the rest of your life or it's bomb.
What?
Literally.
West Indian food.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Not,
I used
not
to
ev-
obsess with oxtail. Very
I still am.
I like sweet chicken.
Maybe I'm
like
not
rice
cultured.
and peas.
We will culture you.
I feel like you've been around though.
No, but it's like hard in like Alberta. Like there's just not a lot of restaurants like that.
Really?
I like Chinese food.
I could fuck with some Chinese
I feel
right
like,
now.
aren't you like Mr. Worldwide though? Haven't you been everywhere?
I've been these places, but not until I wasn't really that adventurous till a few years ago.
Oh, really?
That I started doing more shit. Yeah. I think when my friend died, I was like,
You're like, how to live it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
What was your favorite place? Thailand?
Australia, probably.
Australia.
I just did the most in Australia, like skydive, scuba dive,
And how's that,
party
guys?
boat.
Jumping out of a plane? Were you scared? Going up?
BT Bath Bathtub.
So I heard you were laughing at Josh Allen last night.
That's what it was.
Every time he talks.
Every time he talks. It's a fucking
That's so funny.
It's crazy.
That's too funny.
Where can we go?
It's very interesting.
You guys want to know my favorite word in my language?
What?
Huckster.
Huckster?
Huckster.
Huckster?
What is that?
It means hurry up.
Huckster.
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 So when
I'm
someone's
dead.
flagging back, you'll always yell back at them, Huckster.
Huckster. Okay. Huckster.
Huckster.
My Huckster busters.
Did you have any pitching yet, do you?
Yeah, I want to talk to you. Somewhere. It's private. I don't know where though.
Anyone down in the Expedia room?
I don't think so.
No?
No, we can go there.
All right, well, you head on.
Yeah,
I'll come
yeah.
down in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it
nice,
has helped,
right?
hey?
It is.
Even my hands are getting a little bit better.
My lips
Yeah.
are not as dry. Yo, it's Beth. Knock yo my bad breath.
Right.
Fuck.
I need to
gotta be
give
so
me a
hard,
water.
man.
Fill up.
Stomach hurts.
Did you eat?
Just that one PB&J earlier. You think it's almost lunchtime? Probably not, eh?
I don't know if it's getting that close.
I'm pacing.
Pacing.
Just trying to think about. That's crazy.
So he made his pitch to you?
Yeah, the same thing as yours. What are your initial thoughts?
He makes good arguments.
Yeah.
I mean, really, if you think about it, he makes a good argument.
Yeah.
But my concern is the exposure right off the hop.
Right.
And I don't know if it's too early for that.
No, because once we do that,
If we don't expose it now, we're hiding it for another week.
right.
And I don't know if the exposure, like being exposed, is worth that.
Yeah, and even if it isn't like our specific six,
It's-
it is
it's
showing.
still-
It's showing something. Yeah.
It's still like
It's pretty much the same. It's just
majority.
Tara instead of Beth. That's it's pretty much our exact six.
Right? So he's obviously thinking, in order for him to pinpoint those specific people, he's obviously thinking, he has some train of thought that maybe these people are working together.
Mm-hmm. Those other people. The Kyle, Rowe, Austin.
No, I know, but he's targeting the conversations he wanted to have today was everybody in our lines with the exception of Tara
Right.
and Beth.
Right.
So in his mind, does he think that that is a group that is formed?
Right.
And if that's the case, is that dangerous keeping him in the house because he has the majority of the people right?
Right.
That's my concern.
Right.
He makes great valid arguments, but does he observe and know more than he's letting on?
Right. I think he does. Because why else would he pick every single person
Exactly.
on our lines?
Exactly. And is that dangerous for us, leaving him in the house?
I think it could be because he can blow it up.
Oh, big time.
If ever he was, like he's saying that he's fine with being the pawn and being this and that, but if he's ever in that situation
We know
again,
how
yeah.
he's been like this.
If he gets emotional, how do we know that he's not going to be like, well, I made a final seven with boom, 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 boom.
We're fucked.
We're fucked if that happens.
So I don't know if I'm like, you know, I played along with him when he was talking, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, you make some great points, blah, blah, blah. But that's the concern. I don't want to blow
I didn't
up
even
what we
think-
have right now.
Right. I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think it is either, to be quite honest with you.
Because, like, I still feel like.
I find it so odd that he picked those specific people.
Me too. And I asked him why he picked those people. And they're kind of bullshit reasons. It was like, you and Ty are strong. Tina and Tara are nice to me, and Latoya's a badass. And I'm like, that's super random.
But to have the majority of them right?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Even if he's not on that train of thought, he could still potentially say that those are the people that,
You can put it together.
like, we'd be blowing it up, I think.
Yeah. And like, he's kind of pitching it like he'll be protecting us, but really we'll be protecting him.
Exactly.
It's literally like having our 6 protect him and bring him as a 7.
I mean, he's smart.
He's smart.
He's definitely smart doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm afraid that it's going to expose us. It's
Yeah.
too early to get exposed.
I think our 6 is stronger than what he's proposing.
Yeah.
The one that we have is stronger than that.
I agree.
And it's low risk because people don't see it. And if we vote that way right now, everyone's going to
That's it. It's exposed.
Exactly. 100%.
So I don't think it's worth that.
No, I don't think so.
Because, you know, if we get one of us the HOH this week, then we can hide it again for another little while.
Mm-hmm. So where do you usually go, like when you're in, is it,
No, it's not back.
I was just about to pull it out. If that was anyone else. I was gonna be like, so where do you usually party in Newfoundland?
Yeah, what's your favorite drink? That was hilarious.
I got topics ready all the time. All the time.
Perfect. You gotta have a throwout, right?
Fuck.
But that's my concern. I really don't think it's too early for us to get exposed.
Yeah, I agree.
Way too early.
Yeah, like it was tempting, but then like in the back of my head, I was like, I think I have a better chance getting top 6 with us than I do with him.
Oh yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And
For
like,
sure. He does make a valid point about stringing him along and
Yeah.
the fact that he's always going to be put up, which means you only have to come up with one other person,
Right.
which is easier on the front end of the game.
Right.
But it's too early to expose. It really is.
Yeah, like if this was like next week maybe, but like
Yeah.
he's just put himself in such a bad position that like no one would understand why we kept him.
That's right.
Unless
And-
we had something with him.
Yeah,
And
and
that'd be
you
the
never.
most obvious thing ever. It'd be like, why would you keep him if you didn't cut a deal with him and then we're a target?
That's right.
You know?
And then depending on, and then not only that, if the teams dissolve, myself and Tara, well, Tara's, you know, but I would be in a big position on my team because I would have flipped.
Right. You would have been the, yeah.
And then I would have been fucked.
So obvious.
So it's no good for me at all.
That's not good for you at all. That's not good. No.
But I just think the exposure to me right now is just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
It would only be worth it if we were willing to completely show our cards and just be against the house.
Exactly.
For the rest of the way.
And that's like we all have relationships outside of our 6, which is what we want to keep.
Yeah.
Because we can sway certain votes.
Yeah. But once we do that, we have
We're
none
fucked.
of those. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
everyone.
then you're cutting it, and then that side is going to take over, and then it's just going to be this. Whoever gets
Whoever
HOH,
wins,
back
yeah,
and forth,
exactly.
and that's it. It's too early for that.
No, yeah, it's too early for that. Fuck that.
So
I entertained it for a second, but I was like, no, I don't think it's worth it.
no. I mean, I'm sure we'll be mulling thoughts throughout the day and stuff and all
Yeah.
that, right? But
But I
that's
know
where
that-
my head's at.
Yeah, I agree. And like Latoya kind of came up and was like it's a good thing. Like before I even heard about it, she was like, you guys need to hear it out. Like it's really good for you, Ty. I don't really understand why it's specifically good for Ty.
Mhm.
I don't know. But she seemed like she was kind of feeding into it a bit.
Yeah.
But like even after that, after I haven't even heard him yet, I told her, I was like, I really just don't trust him at all. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't said your name multiple times, he has said mine. And it's hard to trust somebody after that. Like I don't really believe him.
And that's the thing too. Like as soon as you do that, every one of us are targets
Yeah.
for that other side
Oh,
of the
yeah.
house.
Oh, yeah.
Austin's gonna be pissed. Everyone's gonna it's not worth it.
That's like a direct shot at Austin.
Yeah.
keeping him here because
Exactly.
everyone knows that
He's gonna
going
go after her.
So that's technically
Which means we're saying, hey, we're with Josh.
go after her. Yeah.
No, and I'm not down with that right now. Right.
Because that means Braden is pissed now too, and that's two people against us.
Exactly.
That we wanted as swing votes on our side.
Yep. Yep. And they've been telling me that they like me and blah blah blah. Now, I mean, you know, it's gonna be all a bunch of fucking BS. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's just you can.
But if you give them
You
a
have
reason-
something to work with there, right?
Yeah. And you don't want to give them any kind of reason to cut that off.
Exactly.
And that's a full reason by voting that way.
Big
and
time.
They can count. They'll know who voted for him.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
It's not going to be difficult to figure out.
Yeah.
So you haven't talked to Ty yet, has Josh?
Ty's the last one to have to talk to him.
Okay. So I'm sure you and Ty will chat at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Ty, but I'm gonna tell him. Even before.
Just thinking logically, long term, it's the longer we can keep this a secret, the better.
Because right now no one knows.
Not a fucking clue.
We got Kiefer in the fake alliance with Ro and Kyle. We got you chilling with the Taras and the
Right.
Bradens of the world in Austin.
Even Ro and Kyle are starting to kind of approach me.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to rope you in.
Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Good?
Rope away.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeehaw.
That's what we were saying. We're like, we hope they don't take her.
Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm solid to the same.
That's the best. No, I think there's so much more strength and lower risk just sticking with what we originally had.
Big time.
Right when he presented that.
That's the problem with a lot of alliances. They start
just
teetering
flaking,
outside,
yeah.
and it's like, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just have to put the trust in the people you're with.
100%. If we stay completely solid,
Yep.
we're going all the way, I swear.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to start making side alliances like that. A
No.
7,
No, it just doesn't make sense.
with a wild card. I don't like that.
No.
No. And I just don't trust, I really just don't trust that he would target Austin.
No.
I think it would be.
And I honestly think that he's the type that would want to make a big move. And that's not good for our game.
No. Especially if we're seen to be aligned with him and then he starts making all these crazy moves.
Yeah. And it's like, oh.
No, I don't want to be associated with that.
No. So, yeah, it's the exposure I'm concerned about. All right, well, good.
All right, cool.
I'm over. All good there?
Sounds good.
I'll try and get LaToya in on a
Okay.
conversation later,
I'll talk
too.
to Ty after.
Yeah. All right,
All right.
sounds good.
Thanks, T.